the some round of applause. Echo it, baby. Okay, just me. Yeah, one clap. There you go. The audience back there. Yes, indeedy, baby. Episode 13. Now on Fridays during the spring and summer, we are producing the live stream podcast B.o.P on Fridays at 7:30 p.m. And by the fall-ish, we might just transition that to Saturday. But we feel Friday is great.
It's like I'm good with Fridays. I'm good with Fridays.
Yeah, so Fridays is good. It is great and it's fantastic. Follow us. Like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube. Hit the notification bell so you guys will know when we are updated with any files, videos, live streams. You guys get to check it out. Also, Twitter and Twitch and Facebook and Patreon and what else? All the social media, all the podcast audio. If you can't catch the visuals, we got the audio.
Legit,
so you can check that out on Anchor and everywhere else that you get your podcast. Spotify, Apple,
Spotify
Deezer,
too?
Everywhere. Anchor is bought by Spotify.
Oh, okay, good.
So now,
okay, good.
Yes, so Spotify everywhere. You get to see your stuff. And check out this man's shirt, by the way, guys. Check that out, yo. That's great. Hopefully it's not a copyright claim because that was stupid. But
I don't think it is.
No, it's not. It's just trees with a little wavy going on.
Yeah, it's a little wave going on.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's nicely done. There was a lot of news that happened this week, but
it wasn't as much, but some decent, good chunk ones.
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
Decent ones. Good chunk ones.
Because it's all gearing up for that E3.
Of course.
And there's others.
Whereas, once E3 comes, we're going to have news up. We're going to probably have a 5-hour podcast.
So what we're trying to plan on doing, and
I can't do a Saturday, like I said.
Yeah, okay, so I was going to explain that.
Sorry.
Okay, so what we're trying to plan on doing is we're going to do a reaction to a live stream. So we're still waiting on the official schedules, but we cannot make it on that Saturday. But we will be active on Twitter. Speaking on the reactions, discussions, and the like. So we're going to do that. Then we have on Sunday, we will be locking it down for 2 showcases.
Yes, Microsoft and Bethesda, and what was the other one?
And that's one, guys. Remember,
that's one.
It's one now since Xbox got Bethesda. So
exactly.
Those 2 conferences will be mended into one.
And what was the other one?
And Square Enix.
Oh, Square Enix. Yeah, that's also
Square Enix will be doing one right after.
Yeah, isn't it like 3 something?
It's like, because they're 2 separate, we don't know how it's going to flow. Because what if because the Xbox starts at 1 Eastern Standard Time.
I thought it was 11:45. Yeah, it's 11:45.
Cali.
No, it's...
Cali, buddy. They always start at 1.
No, it's 11:45 in America. I mean,
I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to him. It is 1 p.m. Eastern. I swear it is. Let's go. I even saved it. I saved the link.
I wrote it.
Okay, well, you wrote wrong, maybe.
I did not write wrong, okay?
See. Okay,
I
boom.
keep my details good.
Boom. We got the list here for scheduling. So let's look at it here. Oh. Saturday, June 12th, broadcast pre-show starts at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, that's the broad. Yeah.
That's under Bethesda.
No.
Here we go. Okay, we'll keep going down.
Sunday.
Oh, no, Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Okay,
what
wait,
time?
I might be wrong.
What is it?
Hold on.
What is it?
Broadcast pre-show Eastern. Microsoft, Xbox, and Bethesda Game Studios starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. So you would have went live at 11:45 looking stupid. We're doing the live stream
it is 1
on
p.m.
conference.
Whoops, I wrote that right there. Okay.
And you wrote it.
I got confused.
You wrote it. Yeah, look at my face was like, wrote it. So yes, we're doing the conferences. We're not going to go right for the pre-show and go with that. We're going to go with the conferences. So 1 p.m. Microsoft and Bethesda is 1. They always do it every year at 1 p.m. So here's the thing. We're going to put one on there. And then when another feed comes in with Square Enix, that's what I'm confused.
Because I have to be watching.
We're both going to be watching it.
How?
What do you mean how? We're doing it right here.
I can't watch it from your screen.
Yeah,
it's on a delay thing, so I have to watch it on my actual iPad. I have to watch it on.
Or maybe we do the live stream with just us 2 here. We watch it here. So instead of switching cameras, we'd have our reaction and the screen. And
that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because remember, it's a thing.
See?
I want to make sure it's
we figured that out the same day. Like that. Okay, so how are we doing this? Yeah. So we're gonna have that. So both of us will sit next to each other and do some reaction. Put the boom there and watch it. That'd be great. That's 1 p.m. And then Square Enix starts around 3:15. p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna figure out when does Xbox end, because they will have a jam-packed show.
It's not. I don't think it's gonna be a 3-hour show.
They might flaunt their Bethesda strong arm and take us forever.
I'm just letting you know, there's no conferences that are 3 hours long. None.
There's conferences that last about 2.5 hours, ish. Sony.
Well,
but it's at 9 p.m. though.
Tony, it's not gonna be. It'll be fine.
All right.
We'll be able to watch both. No problem.
We'll watch both in hopes that everything will be smooth. So with that said, what else? Monday. What's happening on Monday? We don't even know.
It's, from what I'm seeing, it's just a bunch of indie titles, which I'll be at work anyway, so I'll be watching them probably when I'm at my job or something.
Yeah, so that's E3 scheduling. So we're gonna go and do that, which would be fantastic and hilarious.
And Nintendo is on Tuesday. Don't forget about Nintendo.
Yes, Nintendo's on Tuesday. Which are you coming here, or how are we gonna do that?
I work.
Okay, on Tuesday.
Yes. You know I always work.
I know, but can you do it all?
I can't.
Oh, look at his desperation in his eyes. I can't. No sick days. Go, cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. Now they can't, because when they check that podcast, they'll be like, you ain't trying to call out on that Tuesday.
And my boss knows I do my podcast. Yeah. He watches, too. Sometimes. He watches them sometimes. So
don't listen to me.
I can't lie about that.
Don't listen to me.
I can't lie about that.
I wish there was a way that we can have you patch into a video and watch it.
That would be nice and easy. That would be pretty cool.
We will figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I think mainly Sunday with Xbox and Bethesda. We don't really know the time frame for Sony yet, do we? We know it's always Monday night.
Sony is not going to be at
They
E3.
always make their own thing, though.
Oh, okay.
Every year.
No, because I was saying...
They haven't been there for 2 years, right?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So every 2 years, they do the same time slot, but their own thing at 9 p.m. So we're just waiting on Sony's to see what they're going to do. What if they just don't do it?
That's what I'm thinking. That's probably what's going to happen.
Oh my God.
Sony hasn't said anything.
That'd be frightening.
It won't be that frightening.
That'd be frightening for me.
It won't. I don't think it would be.
Well, okay. We're saying nothing, but by nothing meaning not even a state of play or their own video at all on E3. Like they're a complete no-show on E3.
Well, they did say there were going to be a no-show at E3.
I know, but when it comes to the
there's going to be other companies
under the roof, they're going to be a no-show because they never do. But will they have a conference, or are you just saying they're just not doing it?
What if they were going to do something? How come they haven't announced it?
Maybe they're late.
A week?
Maybe
it's literally in a week.
Your fucking head. Yeah, Twitch. You're like a week. I can't do it.
Literally in a week.
A week.
And they haven't announced anything.
Yeah.
So it's either they're going to surprise people, which will be a bad thought, because if all these conferences are happening, what happens if Sony does one on Sunday at 12 p.m.? We can't be amoebas and split ourselves.
Nope, we can't. But we will hope that they will do on Monday at 9 p.m. It would just suck if they just don't do anything. They said they weren't going to do E3, but then they have their own, their own thing happening.
Well, they're probably, because remember they just had it. Well, I mean, it was only for Horizon, but they had a state of play not too long ago.
So, 20 minutes of a gameplay.
I don't
even really like their new state of play. I like their multiple shown off games, but they're focusing on more titles that they're gonna release. So, I don't know. I feel like they should come up. So, we'll see. All right, so we kind of dove into the E3 schedule, but now we're going to talk our first topic today, which is kind of mind-blowing, and mind-blowing the crap out of Outlandish, where he's smooth sailing into the house. He's like, what the hell? And he's like, did you hear about the last thing that I noted? I'm like, yeah. And that is Pokemon, baby. That's Pokemon. And the reason why is because what Outlandish is about to tell you is ridiculous. Grasp, close the eyes, and understand what he's about to say.
So pretty much, the Pokemon company has told their earnings of the fiscal year of last year. So the fiscal year is March 31st to April 1st of 2020, March 31st to April 1st of this year.
Oh, fiscal year. Okay, March last year to April this year.
Exactly.
I'm used to quarters.
That's always how it works. It's the fiscal year. That's how Nintendo does their things. So they just announced their Pokemon company, and one of the biggest numbers that kind of I didn't think it was this much, but Pokemon cards And these are cards, not just money.
As you see the picture, we're talking cards. The cards. Trading card game for those that are aware.
Exactly. Because they've been in the business for a long time. The Pokemon cards has been out since, I believe, 1996 in Japan, and then came to America a couple of years after that. And they've been, ongoing for like 25 years.
Yep.
Just last year's fiscal year, they...
Again, from last year, March 2020 to April 2021. Hit it.
They sold 3.7 billion Pokemon cards in one fiscal year. And let me put this in a term that you guys will understand, like the gravitas of this situation. Total, out of the lifetime of all the Pokemon cards, they sold 34.1 billion total cards in the lifetime of the game. That 3.7 billion is 10.8% of its lifetime sold of cards. In 1 year, they sold 10%, over 10% of their lifetime Pokemon cards they have done.
I think you're gonna have to use the hands. Explain that one more time. Use the hands so people can understand the epicness.
1 year, over 10% of the amount of cards they sold in a lifetime was sold in a lifetime. That's 25 years.
25 years.
And they sold over 10%, 10.8% to be exact, in 1 year.
Ridiculous.
1 year. And obviously we already know the reason why.
Actually, tell us why.
Well, of course, there's a whole mixture of things. The pandemic.
Okay.
YouTubers, because they got bored during the pandemic, decided to let me start collecting cards. It was Logan Paul kind of started all of it.
Really?
And then it went from there. And then all the popular YouTubers, all the popular Twitch streamers, all the popular social media people were pretty much buying the cards. And then, of course, they start buying the old cards, because, the back in the day base sets that we grew up with.
Base set.
That we grew up with.
Jungle set. Okay, what's
base set 2.
Base set 2. Jungle set. What's another one? There was the water.
Fossil.
Fossil, yes.
Fossil, all that type of stuff. So they were opening packs like that. So, of course, when the popular YouTubers do it, everyone else wants to do it.
Yep.
And then, of course, there is the whole scalper situation that also caused the things to buy, because, of course, I'm sure you have seen videos going viral and everything of people just ransacking all these stores like Walmart, Target, all that, just getting all their cards and just so they can outsell. So things like that, along with the pandemic, YouTubers doing influencing and buying all these cards, it's the perfect storm that caused 3.7 billion cards. And that's not money. That's cards.
Cards. So imagine an 11. Now, is it 7 cards now in a pack? It used to be 11.
It's 11.
Still 11.
7 is Yu-Gi-Oh. You always get those two confused.
Really? Because the dude, for those that the most favorite one that I've seen, and it was only, I counted 7. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I swear, it's 11.
I'm gonna look it up because I seen it. It was a dude. I forgot his name, and he was donated $50, and he's like, "Hey, look, I give you $50 right now as a donation to just take one of the packs and just bend it, So he's like, "All right, get donated."
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Boom, 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 and then his joke was, "Man, what if it was just a big fat gay Pikachu?" And he's like, "Okay," and then he's going through it, and then. It's not really called a big fat gay Pikachu, guys, but it's called Rainbow Pikachu, and it's just big old Pikachu with rainbow colors, which is pretty. It's a pretty nice card, and he's joked about it. And I think the 7th card, because the holographic is the last card.
Yeah, it's always the last card.
So that's what I'm saying. It's got to be 7 because the 11 it was always in the middle, and then you get the last 3 or 4 cards in the end.
Maybe
I'm gonna look it up. But then he looked at it and he was just, oh my god, it was so hilarious. Everybody's laughing. I couldn't believe it. Obviously, you couldn't believe it. So that's why I'm thinking. Oh, Team Rocket. Yes. Shouts out to Brandy. She went ahead and said Team Rocket set. Remember that?
Oh,
the Team
yeah,
Rocket set.
I remember that.
So Team Rocket, that one too. The dark Flareon, the dark Dragonite.
With all the dark.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So I think it's 7. I think it's 7 cards now, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah. It's crazy, huh? How the pandemic. And those that wanted to show
and
off
the
their
social influences and all that is the one that caused it to be that big. It's just I just find it crazy that and another thing which is not as big as a thing, but they also their games too. They are in their thing that they sold within a year, and they didn't release anything like too much that year either.
10 cards.
So
10 cards. So we were both wrong.
Okay, we were both wrong. So it's 10
I was
cards.
close.
Okay.
You were close to. No, you said 11. I said 7.
Yeah.
So I thought it changed.
So
But okay.
I was close. Okay.
Yeah, you were close.
Anyway, so they sold 12 million total Pokemon games last year, fiscal 2, which is actually really good because they didn't really release a Pokemon game.
Yep. So it's all that old school
All
type
the
of
old
games,
that people
old
wanted
school
to buy
or
because
the other
with
games.
the whole Pokemon thing, people
I
were
miss
like,
playing
oh,
that. I miss playing.
I still play it. I'll
miss
never
playing
think.
that.
And the new Pokemon.
I don't think I just have no time to just focus on grinding and just owning all the trainers. Like that's me. I like to grind, so I have no point of grinding
I do that
anymore.
too.
I grind until the Pokemon don't listen to me anymore, and I still beat that ass.
But
That's
yeah,
what I do.
I'm gonna get the new shiny.
Oh yeah,
Diamond
is it
and
called
thing
like
Pearl.
Brilliant?
It's like Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl. That's
Yeah.
I'm
That
getting
is
that
cool.
this year.
I was
I'm
like,
getting it. I'm getting
damn.
it this year.
Yeah.
That comes out this year. That's the remake of the original Diamond and Pearl,
Remember,
which I'm excited about.
what I really was a fan of
Which I'll be
is
getting that.
the yellow version, the old school yellow version.
Of
Pikachu,
course, yeah.
Because that was the first time you hear like instead of like or like the other cries of Pokemon, you heard Pika, but Pika was sound distorted.
Well, it was
like,
1999.
but it was still cool.
It was on the Game
And then
Boy
it was
Color.
Pokemon Crystal, and I love Crystal.
Oh,
Because,
I remember. We had Crystal, yeah. I had Silver.
I like the way it looked. It was
Did
like
I have Gold or you
glitterish.
had good Silver? Which one was it?
It
was before Crystal.
I
Remember,
think I had silver. You had gold.
Yeah, because remember we always got the opposite of the colors.
Yeah,
obviously.
which was great.
It worked great.
It worked great. Didn't
Like
it?
I had Sapphire, you had Ruby.
Ruby, yep.
I had was it Leafy Green? You had Fiery Red, right?
Yep.
And I think that was.
And then I stopped from
and then
there.
you stopped, and I kept going.
You kept going. You kept going.
You stopped.
I had the yellow. Like I was playing with blue. I still remember to this day because I was so hurt of how games operated. I had the blue, but it just wouldn't save. So I would play Pokemon Blue and get War Turtle level 16, and then as soon as I shut it off, the battery died.
Well, because it was
game
an old
over.
cartridge. So,
Yeah, I didn't know, and I just kept playing it. But then we got a new one, or did we get red? Or maybe I played it until we got yellow.
Yeah, because we got yellow at that time.
And I got yellow from
Any
there.
other time, the yellow or like the emerald or things like we always got the same thing.
Yeah.
But
Emerald.
everything-
Oh yeah,
Remember
yeah,
Emerald? We got
Emerald
too.
and Ruby.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby. And remember,
Yeah.
Sapphire and Ruby came first, then Emerald came afterwards. Because
Yeah.
it was always with those three.
Rayquaza.
Yeah,
Emerald.
Rayquaza, yeah. Rayquaza,
Rayquaza. Yeah, man, and to teach these little younglings of
course.
mine. You know
And
what
like
mean?
I said, for me, I'm never going to give up Pokemon. I'm going to play these Pokemon games.
And that'll be
until
good
the
because
frickin'
to
day
be
I
honest,
die.
but to be honest with you, for the kids, they're gonna be like, hey, look, you know what I really want them to do? Because now since the pandemic is waning,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
going
trying
a
to see if
lot
they can
less
have
now.
Pokemon leagues. And there's one up the street that kind of up the street, but they do they teach kids and then they do Pokemon
that'd be
leagues.
cool.
So I'm thinking you and I'll set up a deck, whatever, and then we could just go with the kids. Like on a weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and they'll just start up a little league with the other people, and then they'll learn how to compete, and they'll learn how to win, and learn how to lose, and cope with other kids. That's a good thing. It's a social aspect behind it.
Well, yeah.
It's funny because now we're thinking about it,
We did have
and that was so crazy because like our parents didn't think that far into it.
No,
but we went out to
my
Pokemon
mom was
leagues and did
okay
our
with
thing.
getting us all the
Yeah.
stuff. My dad was like, "Here's the money, get the thing," but
Yeah.
they didn't see like the whole social aspect.
They
of
didn't.
It.
They did not.
But
And then obviously explaining it to them, they kind of was like, whatever. But now, we are like in it. So if they're going to explain, I'm like, why didn't you do with this? You could have done this if you did
come
this.
on, I'm still in the fandom. I freaking
Yeah,
love
yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah.
I'm always with
I'm
them
looking
till
forward
the
to that
day
because
I
obviously
die.
when they get hip to the Pokemon, and yes, it is costly.
Well, that's why I stopped playing the card game because it's I'll
But
play
with
the
kids,
games.
well, there goes my wallet. I'm gonna be spending.
Oh,
spending
you
that,
will
'cause look,
be.
I don't want my
'Cause
kids to
men-
lose. You think I want my kids to be losers? Hell
You
no.
want to make sure they get the best decks.
Hell yeah.
Get the cards
Hell
like, you
yeah.
know what? Oh, that card's like $40.
Oh, hell no.
Is that going to be, is
I'll
that
be
going
like,
to play his
hey.
deck? Okay. There you go.
That's it. I'm like,
Complete
hey,
his deck.
I'm like, hey, look, hey, you know this car right here? This car is Lugia, and I'm gonna teach you how to use this thing. And when you bring out, guess what's gonna happen? Demolished.
Yeah, you have to make sure, like, because we
Yes.
were doing, you have to make sure that he gets good decks, that he gets powerful decks,
Yes.
that he can wipe these
and
people
wipe
off the floor.
Yeah, that's it. Wipe them all out. Remember, let's go back to, you know, once they graduate to Pokemon, you go to another mature card game. For us, it was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, yeah.
And for those that don't know, obviously, and those that do know, you can understand. I was more power,
And that
but
was
I would lose more frequently. And the bro over here, he was more strategy.
I was
and
always strategy.
And he would win frequently. So the argument was, whatever the deck was hot, he would grab, but he always had a strategic deck before a deck was hot, and he'll still beat ass. So yes, my worst enemy was my brother because he wins 8, like out of 10 games, he'll win like 6 or 7. And I'm hurt. But when my brother's in the mix in the tournament, or if we're on a tag team, I'm like, you ain't getting my bro.
yeah, remember?
Yo. You ain't get,
Yeah,
and then he'd be like, oh,
that.
damn, I'm down and out. Hey, yo, bro, launch that Horus. Let's go. And I'm like, you damn right. And I come up with the flame. Everything's destroyed. So the thing is, I'm more powerful. You're more strategy. And you had the Monarch deck. I think the one I remember was the Monarch deck.
I had
It was
a Monarch
so cheap
deck.
and so popular. Everybody had a Monarch.
Nowadays, I don't know what kind of deck
I
is
don't even know.
popular
I
now.
stopped when they did
the
synchronize.
synchronize. Yeah, the
Synchronize. I
synchronized
stopped.
ones, yeah.
I
I don't know.
get
It got
it.
too difficult. It got too difficult.
But I want to go back into it only because it's more strategy now, since there's more variety of
We just have to learn how to do the synchron. I think there's a bunch
No,
of other
synchron
things.
is easy.
There's like Tuner 2. There's like Tuner Pokemon.
Tuners is easy
Tuner
too.
Pokemon.
But there's
Tuner
others.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
There's like
There's
other
things,
different
yeah.
stuff, bro. Like there's so
And
much
obviously,
different
remember,
stuff.
unlike Pokemon, there is a ban list too in Yu-Gi-Oh, which you have to follow too.
Pokemon has that too.
Oh, Pokemon
Pokemon
I didn't
bans
know.
sets.
Oh, it's just like Magic.
Yeah.
Just like Magic.
Very rarely.
Because Magic does that too.
Very rarely they'll ban a card. They'll rarely ban a card.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't ban sets; they ban cards.
But the only way to ban cards is within a set.
yeah,
So, yeah, Pokemon bans sets, Yu-Gi-Oh's bans cards.
yeah,
And
Magic also bans sets too. So
Yeah. So we're so used to Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, yeah.
So he had the Monarch deck, and that was for everybody had it. Then they had the other burner decks. A burner deck is one monster with literally 80 or 90% of your deck is just full of magic and traps. So we went to
But
this.
it goes through your deck quickly, but it makes you.
Yep, it forces you to
defeat
run
them
out your
quickly.
deck.
Exactly,
That's it.
yeah.
But I remember this win. I forced somebody to concede because my power worked into my advantage as a strategist. Okay, I learned from my broski. Okay, this is why brotherly love. It goes well. It goes hand in hand. So my brother didn't realize the power he had, and sometimes he had to go on the attack mode. Did his thing with the Monarchs. Monarchs were powerful. They were 2,400
Yeah.
attack, and you get 3 or 4 of them with their effects.
And don't forget their effects.
Their effects
that
too, so-
destroys monsters. That
Yep,
destroys
yep.
magic card. That
So,
destroys things.
and then I had blue eyes at first when it first was hot. I never really rocked with the red eyes, but I had those only to come out with the 5-headed dragon.
I remember that was
which
one of
is
your
a
first
fusion.
decks before you turned into the what do you call that?
Actually,
Horus, before
it
you
was
turned
it
to
was
Horus.
it was a blend.
Yeah.
What it was is when I came out with the Horus, that was the first strategy power. You get the little Horus level 4. He did nothing. He did some. He
Then
was just a regular
6,
monster.
and
then
then
level
9,
6. Level 6. When you hit, this is Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way, guys. So when you hit him, whatever magic the opponent has, I override it. Only to level 6. So if I hit him, then he had Swords of Revealing Light. Swords of Revealing Light. You can't attack for 3 turns. I could still attack. Then once I've successfully destroyed him, I come out with 8. Level 8 is any magic that you deem you want to use. I say yes or I say no. I can choose what
And
you want to do.
obviously you'll say no.
And I say no every damn time. And then before it was banned, Jinzo, which
Yeah.
was literally just a tank dude that sat
So
there.
you
It's
got
like,
rid
nobody's
of the
doing
people's
traps.
magics, and you got people's traps.
So when a dude had a burner deck, and then my boy Jamal, shouts out to Jamal, he was like, "Yo, your deck is perfect for this." So I said, "Why?" He's like, "You know what a burner deck is?" He hit me, and then you told me a burner deck is they run your deck to its core. I'm like, so how do they do that? Magic and traps. I'm like,
And as soon as you get both
say
of
it
those
ain't
out,
so. And so the kid didn't realize what I was doing. And then until I pull out the 6, and then he see me with the level 8. No, I pulled the 6. because I couldn't. What's that dude's name? Spirit something. It was a dude that had 900. He just sat there, and you just couldn't beat him. You couldn't remove him. The only time you're able to remove him is via magic or trap.
I'm trying to remember the name of that card.
Spirit something.
Yeah, I knew which one you're talking about. I forgot the name. Yeah.
He had that, so I couldn't destroy a monster, but I did level up on a level 6 to turn to level 8. So any magic he used, game over. Then I finally got my Jinzo, and it was a wrap. And he was like, "I can't do nothing." I'm like, "You can't." That's what you gonna do. Referee came in, checked it out, seen it, game over. So now I remember that. And you and your monarchs and stuff. So you were always strategists. I was more power, which is fantastic. I remember those memories. So I want the kids to have the same thing with Pokemon.
Of course.
As well as Yu-Gi-Oh! Once they grow up, or whatever new card
Whatever
game
is popular
that
at
has
that
hit
time.
Down the road.
There's always new things coming out, so who knows?
In hopes that COVID-23 doesn't wreak havoc.
I'm sure.
Or whatever the case is. So. But shouts out to Pokemon, man. They've done their thing.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw that number, I was just like, Jesus.
Oh my God. And to understand the gravity of the situation.
The of that situation. It's crazy.
So let's go to another topic of mine. This is specifically mine, but you can understand because you should understand. It's the Microsoft charging for an updated codec for an Xbox Series X.
Oh yeah,
and S.
I couldn't find the information, but I know you did.
Okay,
so,
so
like, maybe you'll
what this is, you have a computer. Remember back in the day, we would get a computer and you want to play some music, but say, hey, look, in order for you to download this music, you got to download the DiveX codec.
Well, yeah, because there's certain files that you only can use certain codecs.
And they were free. And then if you want a premium or whatever, you have to pay a fee to get the codec. And
but
the
we dealt
codec
with
is the
free.
life.
We dealt with free.
Yeah, we dealt with free. But there was codec purchase options for those that are doing production and like they'll put it on a PC. And that was, you didn't own it. That was a license so you could use that software to use that feature.
Yeah.
For lawless audio loss, you get a certain code that has $15 straight or maybe monthly. Who knows? For PC, PlayStation 5 gave us 3D audio by the technology Tempest. That's their vision of 3D audio, whatever. But they gave it to you out of the box on a PlayStation 5. Utilizing the 3D audio, or maybe any TV will support it, whatever. But it's Tempest. It's a new type of flow of software.
But the main thing is, it's free.
And it's in what you purchased.
Exactly.
So when Microsoft powered up the Xbox Series S and X, and then when the spec war was happening, and they announced that yes, we will be supporting Adobe Atmos and the like. They were supporting it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
Which
so,
that was good news to hear because
Yes.
that's like, I know, isn't Atmos like one of like the top like
it is,
sound?
It
And
is.
all that
It
type
is
of
the.
stuff?
I want to say, yeah, it's the most well known.
You would know more. You know more than
It's
I
the most
would,
well
yeah.
known, and it's the most adaptive, and companies can lean towards it. But it's a new move that Atmos is trying to.
Well, it's a new one
initiate.
because it's now no Adobe 4.0
Yeah,
anymore.
LG has Adobe Atmos, and Adobe, Adobe Atmos? I don't know, it shows a picture of the Windows 10 Microsoft Xbox One. The picture I do see, it says Xbox One, but it is reflecting Xbox Series S and X. Once they spoke about will they support the newest audio profile that movies are taking advantage of, as well as other, audio, which is Adobe Atmos, and LG is pioneering with that with their TVs in general. So they have that with the visuals. So
Which makes sense.
It's great.
Yeah.
Microsoft said, yeah, we'll be supporting that.
Okay.
It just came out that they're charging $15 to license to have the feature on your bought console.
So hold on.
Outlandish, you don't understand how
Hold
pissed.
Hold on 1
pissed
second.
I
So
am.
if you want the Atmos sound system,
If you want
have
the
to,
Atmos feature on your bought
you have
console
to
that
give
was supposed to
Microsoft-
support it,
You said you have to give Microsoft $15.
You gotta
How are
pay
they
the
doing
license.
that?
license.
How are they doing that?
Windows. Don't you get it? The operating system on the Xbox is powered by Windows.
No, but how are they going to charge you $50? Are they going to put it in like the Xbox store?
You buy it. Yeah.
So you have to go into like the PlayStation store or
It could-
something like. Go
very
into
well-
the Xbox store. Go in there. You cannot listen to Atmos sound unless you buy this license fee or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yep.
Do you know how bull that is?
That's both because the fact that it's an actual licensed software for audio, I bought that console with the confirmation from the company. Oh,
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I bought the console to know that it will support this audio. This was disclosed before the consoles came out. So you're telling me that I thought in my head as a potential Xbox Series X or S owner that I'm going to, in the future, via software update, like they usually do, I'm going to have the Dolby Atmos feature baked into my $500 purchase of an Xbox Series X or the $300 Xbox Series S. Now you're telling me $15.
I mean,
You know what's the funny part? It's not even backwards compatible to your Windows PC.
so you have to buy another $15 to get a new
Yep.
Windows PC. Mm-hmm. So you have to pay a total of $30 if you have
So
both
far,
systems?
it seems like it's $15 a piece. Yep, because it's a license fee that you pay through Xbox.
How is Xbox getting away with this?
They're Windows. That's what sucks. They're Windows. They are the primary operating system for every laptop and every desktop. So for Kodaks, it's an easy way to make
Has
money.
anyone been
and now
like-
putting it to Xbox?
Has anyone getting like angry about it?
No.
Because I haven't seen
No.
because I'm always on Twitter and I see no one,
And
no
I see-
hashtags, no nothing. Because usually something like that would be a hashtag.
But they don't get it until it happens. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna say, "Oh, I bought a headset. I bought a Turtle Beach $180 headset. That's gonna take advantage of the Dolby Atmos. It says on the box. I got an Xbox Series. I'm gonna get it. I gotta pay $15. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. When it hits, they're gonna start complaining.
When's it supposed to hit?
Dude, look, I'm all for. I want to say all for it because sometimes
Yeah, don't
does
go
justify
into
that.
the whole corporation. Like I'm all for them getting money and like
No.
don't go all that.
I'm more like, I get that you want to find a way to make money.
We'll say that. That's a better way
I
of
know
saying
you
like
want
I
to
want
find
make
ways
money.
to make money. I understand that, but you got to see the ethical part about it. If I'm saying that correctly,
It's not
Ethical.
consumer friendly at all. You don't do
It's
things
not
like
consumer
that.
friendly.
Like the consumer already bought your system expecting to get that sound system that you promised that there was going to be on it. And now you want to charge extra for it because we just want some money.
Yep. Xbox tried to pull the increase of almost damn near double of the Xbox Gold Premium.
They went back on that
They
real
went
quick.
back on that real quick.
Like less than a day.
Like 17 and a half hours.
That's what I was like, not even a
But
day.
I was going to lose my train of thought. What I was trying to say is, I can understand if they were to bundle that feature in the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate because it takes care of the PC and the Xbox because you can play those games that take advantage of that software into Xbox as well. I can understand if you're trying to make a buck, include it into a bundle service. If you're trying to, and I'm still pissed about that.
But if they do that, you know they're gonna upcharge the Game Pass if they do something like that.
No,
They would.
I mean they could,
I know you think they won't,
but they would.
If they would.
But they would.
I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying they would. There's a difference. Because I'm not getting told by Microsoft. There's a difference with that word. Because will say they're going to do it. Would is that they might think about it.
Yeah. Outlandish, giving you ideas, man. No, but I'm saying, I could understand if they did that.
Yeah.
But the fact that they literally snuck it under too. They're like, oh yeah, get the new exclusive Dolby Atmos $15 license fee, the Xbox Series S and X.
And you get that extra good sound, $50 fee.
Yeah.
Get the extras. Get that extra good sound. You get to hear it from all angles. $50 fee. You know, they get like.
Yeah, they would just be like, hey, look, experience the new surround sound 8-to-1 surround sound system, $15 license fee. You know, just, oh my God.
Or they'll probably have to add in like they don't care. Like $15 fee.
Take it or leave it. $15. S Microsoft. Boom, boom goes the dynamite. Xbox. License fee included. Xbox. You know. But yeah, that made me mad because like it's a Kodak, bro, and
Exactly.
$15.
I mean, I guess if I'm looking at Silverline, because I always look at Silverlines for things, it's $15. It's not like $50, but I still find it bull. that they're doing
Kodak's.
something
Oh
like
my
that.
God, dude.
I find it bull that they're doing
Okay,
something
look,
like that.
I used to do audio, a lot of music back
Yeah,
in my day.
yeah.
I still have Sonar 8 Pro Edition, okay? Sonar 8. The same software that utilized Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops 3 audio mixing. So it's a very big deal. The MP3 codec, because MP3 is a compressed file from Wave, because waves are huge. Not waves in the water, but waves in the audio.
the dot wave.
So dot wave, those files are huge, massive. Like
I
2 minutes
remember
is
when
like
you were
80
doing
megabytes.
music things. It was like
But
you had to get like terabytes of hard drives in order to store all.
Yeah, so
I remember that.
So with MP3, it condenses that. Doesn't lose the audio, it condenses that. They charged $10 for the lifetime that is backwards compatible with Cakewalk products, which is Sonar and the like. And I understand that because that was at that time my go-to, my thing I was doing with music.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go about making MP3s.
Exactly.
It was better for the space and better easily to send to people because I couldn't send 80 megabytes or 2-minute files to a person in an email.
Yeah.
Almost damn near, it could be almost damn near a gig. MP3 is easier. And I get that, but when you're talking about a gaming system, don't spill it. Talking about a gaming system, that's
I
ridiculous.
know that's kind of it's pretty ridiculous. It
So
really is.
I vented on the Microsoft. Let's go and vent about your, how I say this here, the PlayStation Unique Partnership. And you already know, and here is the image.
So
Balenciaga, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. As soon as I looked at that name, I thought literally a soccer team Barcelona.
So
Call me ignorant. My bad.
I'm not sure if our audience knows a lot about fashion things, but Balenciaga is a huge fashion company. They're known for not cheap clothes. Obviously, fashion, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, things like that. Balenciaga is one of those name brands that, celebrities wear or influencers wear. So PlayStation decided just, randomly they want to do a collab with Balenciaga.
But dude, man. If you see me on Twitter, I laughed when I posted it. I hope y'all
So
laughed
they
with me.
decided to make it, as you can see the little pictures, they decided to do a t-shirt and a sweater.
I only seen the t-shirt, so I seen the sweater too, but
So they're
clearly not what I...
Exactly. So with the t-shirt, as you can see, it's a basic design. It's just black. It has the release date. It has the PS5. It has the release date of the PS5.
Oh, guys,
and
by
of
the
course,
way,
the Balenciaga
Those that
on
are
the
watching,
sleeves.
tell us if the audio is working fine. I just wanted to disclose that real quick. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, and then and then they have the Balenciaga on the sleeve, because of course if you're gonna name a brand like that, they have to have the name brand somewhere on the shirt because that's just how it is. Let me tell you the price on this.
T-shirt.
This is a t-shirt. Like I can understand if it had like more like utility to it, it had more like designs to it. But I don't know if you can
tickle my
see
nipples?
it, but this is just a plain
If it
black
heats my sternum.
t-shirt.
If it was winter and I can put it on and it warms my sternum.
It is $675.
Now, what is special about this Balenciaga T-shirt? And look dead in the camera and tell me the benefits. Give me top 3 benefits of rocking a $650, $649.99 PlayStation 5 partnership with Balenciaga. Hold on, before you answer that.
I have the name.
Hey, babe. Babe, would you purchase, for me, for Father's Day, it's going to be a no, people, $650, if I asked for a shirt that was $649.99 by PlayStation 5, would you buy it?
No.
Good.
$600?
$649.99. She says, am I high? Now, give us the price for... No, hold on. Give us the 3 benefits of the $650... hear this, babe. Here is the benefits of the T-shirt.
Literally, that's like, you pay for name. You're literally paying for the name. I can't think of benefits because it doesn't even look cute. Like, I'm sorry, it doesn't. Like, it's too plain for me personally, it's too plain for me.
So, yeah, your shirt is
look-
hotter than that.
Exactly.
Your shirt is
The same price as the PS5?
more than
It's
a PS5.
more than a PS5. That's what's bad about this.
You know what's
It's
crazy?
more than a
You know what's
PS5.
crazy? It should come with a PlayStation 5.
Nope. But because you're paying.
Crazy, people are gonna buy that and then they're gonna sell on eBay for $10,000.
Yeah,
You know what?
it's gonna be
what?
crazy.
I don't even blame them.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at it like that business standpoint, I get it. Props to you. That's called the what?
Hustler?
Hustler or what? In the gaming world in 2020, what is that called? When they purchase something for $500 and they sell it for $2,000. What's the code name?
I don't remember. What?
Isn't it Scrappers? Scrapplers?
Oh,
You said it earlier.
I said it.
Brain fart. This is where we get it from.
I'm
Short-term memory loss is a
brain fart
bitch.
right now. Escapers? No.
The guys that buy systems and then sell it for
come on.
$2,000 plus.
Scalpers.
What?
Scalpers.
Scalpers. I said
That's
that.
it.
Scalpers. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So if you're in the business of scalping, by all means, it makes sense.
So let me finish this. So, like I said, you're literally paying for the name. It's a black T-shirt that says PS5, the release date, and a
Thank you, Brandon, for the
Balenciaga
update.
on the thing. It's like, oh, good. Yeah, scalpers. She said
she wanted
scalpers,
to
yeah.
identify.
So,
how is it spelled?
like, how is that like the case? Like, what scared me the most was it's more than a PS5 that people still can't get to this day, and they're releasing these shirts. Well, obviously because cotton is easier to make and all that time, so whatever. But $675, and let me go into the hoodie. Now I want to go into the hoodie.
let's go to the hoodie. You know, so the people that rock the hoodies, they're gonna go about
as
wearing
you
that
can see,
hoodie.
the hoodie looks a little more cuter. It has the PS5, and I do like the fact that on one of the sleeves, it has the the shapes on the buttons of
Yeah.
the PlayStation.
Yeah.
It has it on the sleeve, similar to like something like this. That has it right on the sleeve like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Pretty cute, but it's also Balenciaga, and the price on that one is $875.
I was thinking worse. Okay.
So-
800, still
It's still
terrible.
don't
You can get a PlayStation 5 disc and digital
Exactly.
for less. No, kind
No,
of
about
a
the
little
same.
more.
About the
little
same.
more.
Almost the same. So
The only
pretty
difference
much-
between the two purchases, one's taxed, one's not.
Exactly. So this is like, I understand, when you get these type of clothes.
I don't understand. I don't want to understand.
I will never pay
It's
for these
stupid.
I will never do that because
Stupid.
I will never pay for a designer brand like that. This is way too much.
Stupid.
But people are doing that. But this is crazy. Like, I didn't think PlayStation would do something like this.
Bro, we recovering from a pandemic. You think somebody's going to buy $650
Well, that's
on a
what
shirt?
that's what I'm thinking. Like, obviously, this is not for us. It's for people who have money like that. But it's just crazy that Sony is still struggling with the whole getting systems out to people who actually wants to pay it. And then they do something like
they're
that.
selling. Hey, they're selling great with the PlayStation 5.
they
It's
are.
just that they're trying to make more demand because
Yeah,
of
exactly.
this chip shortage. But
Well-
here's the thing. You know what Sony should be doing? Instead of partnershiping with Balenciaga, you know what they should be doing? And if they're smart, Air Force and Air Jordan PlayStation 5. Stop playing with me.
Oh, you remember that shoe
Air
they had last
Jordan-
time that was not even cute?
That's what I'm saying. They're making shoes that are not even looking right. They don't
If
look
they do
good.
like an Air Jordan, like I would
Air
wear
Jordan or Air
Jordans.
Forces?
Air Force, I would wear those.
That, if it was $250 for Air Force in black or white with the blue with the pattern, that's hot.
That would be hot.
Or Jordans. I would say $180 for the Air Forces, $250
and those
for
and
the
that's
Jordans.
and that's perfectly fine because those are usually the cost
perfectly
of
fine.
those shoes.
Perfectly fine. Because that's the same as a new release Jordan, around $250 to
Exactly.
$300.
That's usually the price
Easy.
on them anyway.
And Airs, depending on the because Air Force Ones, they have a lot of designs over the years. They
Oh,
have
trust
stupid
me, there
amount
are
of-
some that I want that obviously I can't get because then now they're like ridiculously
I
high.
would totally show Christopher's. I don't know if he could probably give it to me. I can show that.
But yeah, they're
They're watching the movie, but he's got one that was like a nice yellow
They have
with a
some-
hint of the white.
They have
with
some
the,
nice
like light blue,
like things
it's-
like they have some nice ones that I enjoy myself.
Yeah. So why not? Why not Nike partnership with PlayStation and
But I
actually
guess
use
with
the
the
Air
whole
Force
thing,
One
it's
brand?
just- Yeah, it's just with the whole thing is just. I guess they
Stupid.
decided to do that. It was just interesting. Like I didn't think they would like team up like that, but the price is what got me. It's like it's not even, and the shirt's not even cute. Like I understand me. Like I'm sure you already know. I'm bougie as hell. I know I am.
Yeah.
But even I wouldn't do something like this. I wouldn't spend money on something like that. I just wouldn't be able to do that at all. I just don't have that kind of like
man.
money like that. And even if I did, I wouldn't spend on
Not for
something like that.
$650. No.
No.
Not for that damn
Way
shirt.
too much.
Damn hoodie. Nothing.
Way too much.
I'm sorry. Wrong partnership.
Yeah.
Wrong partnership.
We'll see. We'll see
You
how
probably
well
would have
I
made
can-
more of it. You probably made about the same if you did, again, Air Jordan and Air Force One
Exactly.
and make it a PlayStation 5.
Or make a collab that's something like a more affordable for people like us. At least something.
It's fucking nuts, dude. It's nuts.
It's like when I saw that, I was just like,
Yeah, and
are
it's
we
funny because
going
I didn't
crazy?
really think none of it, but I seen the price. I'm like, get the fuck out.
Exactly. It's the price. That's what got me. Is the price.
What?
As soon as I saw that price, I was like,
Like this. No damn sense. I'm sorry, Sony. No hating on you.
yeah, obviously, no
But
hating. It was
you're
just-
not trying to. You're not trying to do. They are trying it, but you know.
It's
Terrible,
crazy.
terrible. Now let's get to some meat and potatoes. Now give me a topic. I probably got the picture. Oh, you want to still go with funny stuff? I have another funny one.
Let's do another funny one.
Another
Why
funny
not?
one.
Let's do
All
another
right.
funny one. Why not?
I'm gonna record, and I tagged Kevin Pereira. Shouts out to Kevin Pereira. He was the Attack at the Show host back in years, and he showed off on Attack at the Show. He showed off a vagina-shaped Dorito chip. Okay,
Oh, good
a
time.
vagina-shaped Dorito chip that was selling and was sold on eBay.
Well, yeah, because people, for some
People
reason,
are-
like things like
People
that.
are fucking sick. So all those years come down to this: a damn Among Us inspired McNugget.
It looks. Apparently, I guess they got it for the thing.
Yes, it looks like they didn't make it on purpose.
Nope.
It just looks like an Among Us chicken nugget. How much did it sell for?
It sold for 100K on eBay. It got 184 bids. So people actually was
Somebody-
bidding on it.
Somebody made money. I bet their
And you know where they got
parents
this
were
chicken
like, "Are you
nugget
fucking
from?
kidding?"
I don't know if you heard like online or on things. You know that BTS meal that McDonald's
Yeah.
is doing now?
Yep.
He bought one of those BTS like 10-piece nugget meals and he got it from there. That's where he got it from.
Didn't we talk? No, we talked about that in the car.
Yeah.
About like, why are you putting in a BTS inspired meal, but the only change was sauces? Whereas
they
if you
only
go to
changed the
McDonald's
sauces, which is so
and you go to
weird.
McDonald's, their whole menu is ridiculous and it's through London. So if you're gonna make something inspired and put it in America, be more creative.
Except for the sauces, I know. That
Take
was
a
just
loss. Get an agreement.
Because I love
take the
BTS
lump sum and
myself.
Take a loss.
And I would do something that they, but I just couldn't do it. Because it's like, what's special about it? It's only the sauces.
It's literally the sauces.
like if you did something with the nuggets, maybe you turned it to a flavor you could get in Korea or something like that. That would be pretty cool. But
Yeah.
you just did a freaking sauce.
Yeah, like I get with Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, that's it.
That was promoted as a sauce itself, and it was to the point that it said, "Thank you for choosing McDonald's. We do not have the Szechuan sauce available. May I take your order?" It was that popular.
Well,
But
yeah.
because the sauce was sold, now you gotta have a partnership
With one of the biggest bands in the world.
with one of the biggest bands
What-
in the world.
in the world. One of the biggest bands setting records.
And okay, I don't want to be offensive or anything, but like, they come from a different background with different tastes, with different food items, right?
Well, they're from Korea. Yeah.
They're from where?
South Korea.
South
Yeah,
Korea.
You know, Korea. Yeah, K-pop. You know.
They're not enjoying bacon, egg, and cheese or bacon hooked up burger. No, they have a lot of different varieties. So take their varieties and bring it to the States.
Something like that. That's what I would think.
Why not? You go to London.
They're just doing it
And there's
because
so much new items there. Why don't McDonald's, again, take a lump sum up front so they can recover their loss through the deal and hook up something totally different
and let's
and
be
amazing?
real, BTS is popular enough
Yes.
that people will go and buy it.
Yes.
Not
they-
only because of the
obviously.
name, but because you can try something new too.
And then on top of the fact that Microsoft, because we're gaming, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about food. McDonald's could look at that and analyze the actual market now. Because, we've been having the most boring menu items.
We do.
We do, bro.
We have some boring
You
meals.
weren't in London when I see the items,
well,
bro.
yeah, obviously you were there.
You don't understand the items. There's like
Well, yeah,
one
each country,
item.
each country
one
has
item.
different things.
Yeah. So
'Cause
one
each country
item
has
resembled
different kind of
America.
development.
Everything else was lovely.
Well, because there's McDonald's in like different countries and stuff, but each country has their own kind of version of what they would
Yes.
call a burger, what
Yes.
they would call a chicken burger, what they would call like a veggie thing.
So
they would have their
people-
own kind of
so
taste
people-
and seasonings.
So
and all
people
that.
can come to us and be like, "Hey, You gonna go all the way to Brazil, go all the way to Japan and try McDonald's? Yeah.
Because I want to see how they do McDonald's.
Yeah.
Because America does McDonald's. We're boring as AF.
We are boring as F.
We're boring AF. But other
We
countries...
just got our quarter pounders told that it's made fresh. What happened to the other quarter pounder before?
You know McDonald's will have
Yeah,
real
right?
meats.
Like-
You know that.
We just got told about 2 years ago that the quarter pounder was made fresh and there was taste of difference. So clearly the quarter pounder before that was suspect. Well, fast food's always gonna be suspect.
It
Anyway,
is what it is. You're
Well,
not
like-
you're not paying like $20 for a burger.
yeah. But shit, go to Wendy's right now. Go to Wendy's right now.
Oh,
Order
those things
yourself
are
a
expensive. Oh, trust me.
double pretzel club burger house that at $14.19. Like I might as well just go to Wahlburgers and get me a damn burger.
Exactly.
And
If
it's
I'm going
probably
to spend
cheaper.
that kind of
Or
money,
Five Guys
if I'm
and
going to
get
spend that
something
kind of
cheaper.
money on a burger, I want to get it from a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant where they can actually make the burger.
Yeah,
like a real burger.
So, but like I get with Travis Scott. The first promotion that McDonald's introduced was Travis Scott, the McDonald's meal, and I get it.
And I think the next one was J Balvin. It was a reggaeton
Shit,
singer.
I don't even remember that.
It
one.
was a reggaeton singer. I remember that.
No, it was him.
It was J Balvin.
I just don't
okay.
remember that.
I
That's how sad
I
it
remember
was.
that. No, Travis Scott was the biggest one. Even
Travis
though
Scott was
his
the biggest
thing
one.
wasn't new either. It was the same exact menus that
it
they
was
had.
his customization of
Yeah.
how it was literally the one item that they always sold, another item always sold, and instead of this with a pop-in Dr. Pepper, it was a Sprite.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay,
But the thing
Cool.
is, it sold well. Everyone went
yeah.
there.
Now, well, it's
And
Travis
the thing
Scott
is,
and it's
BTS did the
McDonald's.
same thing too. It sold well because their names was on it.
That's what I'm saying. But now, when BTS comes in the board, and again, it's the biggest name.
One of the
boy band out
hugest
there,
international out there
and all
right
y'all
now.
giving me a sauces?
Exactly. Like, come on. At least
Bro,
do something with the nuggets.
if we ever meet one of the BTS representatives and then just dap them up and go, hey, what is your favorite thing that you like to eat that's not in America? Like from your home. What do you like? And I swear they give you something totally different. McDonald's should be doing that. Stupid, man. I don't get it. So again, they got this from a BTS.
Yeah, they got it for
meal.
one of the BTS meal, yeah.
Man, I wish I could get a star sell it as Patrick from SpongeBob and make $60,000 off of it.
But it's so crazy, like 100K.
100,000.
There are obviously we don't know for sure like what's gonna happen. Like, is this gonna happen? Is the money gonna be donated? I don't know.
Oh hell no.
It's probably not, but it's
No,
just
because
like
the vagina-shaped Dorito wasn't. It was sold.
no, some people might do it because
Yeah.
nothing's been finalized 100% yet. It's just we just know it went to the final thing, but who knows what's gonna happen? Like, is he gonna get the money actually? Is he gonna say just donate it to this place? Who knows? I don't know. It's just weird.
I'll get the money, and then I'll donate what I want to donate from that money. Spoke to the Lord. Every money that I get, as far as a big contribution, half we put to the side for charity purposes. So for donating and for anything else and for people in need. That's what I hope the person that sold it a nugget for 100K will do.
We'll see. I
we'll
don't
see.
know.
We don't know, but you know what? To be honest with you, it's not our money. Why are we counting his money?
Yeah.
We should be smart.
I just
and
find it
have
kinda
more
funny, I don't know.
imagination, and then look at our nuggets, and before our kids eat it, go bah! Look at all the nuggets and see what could it look like, and then sell it. Right?
Yeah, it's
Instead of
pretty
you get ready
funny.
to go, thanks, mama. Slap. No. What does it look like? What does it look like? And sell it on eBay because apparently that's the next come up.
Exactly.
Versus buying Balenciaga PS5 inspired shirts and selling it for $3,000.
That's
Or PlayStation 5 if you get your hands on it. That's another thing too. This week there's a lot of PlayStation 5s available this time around.
yeah, I was
We
noticing.
got a lot of push notifications. Shouts out to Warrior64. I will tag you after this is done.
Yeah.
I will tag you when this is done. He does the push notification. I try to retweet as best as I can because my phone's always in front of me. So it's like
I like some of his retweets because I look at him too because
Yeah.
he retweets some stuff that I personally would like to buy.
Yep,
Like
there's
some
a lot of
certain
animes,
RPGs, even like books. I just bought a book recently because he tweeted because it was like 50. It's like 30% off. I was
Yep.
like, oh, I want this book for my collection. So I
yeah.
bought
So
it.
it was good. I mainly went to him for Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 and digital items, and I was retweeting those that wanted that. Send them the link. I said, hey, I send you the link right now, and you do what you want with it. But that's what it is. So it's amazing how an Among Us nugget, as you see in the picture there, it was actual legit nugget, was sold for that much money. That's crazy, man. I give it to him. I give it to him, man. He made a lot of money. Topic. Hit me.
You want to do
Yeah, let's do the EA. Where is it? Yeah, speak on it while I bring up the picture.
So, EA decided to point someone very interesting to focus on the Battlefield series, which I know.
As soon as you said Battlefield, I was like, I don't have an image for that. Then I'm like, all right, yeah, I do. And then as soon as you said it, bam.
So,
My favorite one, Battlefield
EA
3.
is pointing Byron Bede as the senior vice president and general manager of the Battlefield series. Just to let you know, the reason they did this was Byron nearly spent 20 years working for Activision Blizzard on the Call of Duty games. So, they're getting someone who was working on the Call of Duty games
That's low-key major.
to focus onto the Battlefield.
That's low-key major.
I think doing something like this, I think they're saying in this way that they're trying to be serious with Battlefield now.
Battlefield's always been serious and always been the simulated
But
version
it's-
of first-person
but it's
popular
never
shooters,
been
but it's
popular
not been
as
popular as
Call
Call
of
of Duty.
Duty.
But I'll tell you this: Call of Duty has a lot of games that are terribly ass, and let me explain
Well, yeah,
my experience.
yeah, of course. Explain
My
it,
experience,
please.
and I'll start from day one. Those that are watching this, and those that watch it after, vibe with me. You already know what time it is. You already know what I'm about to say. I first started playing Modern Warfare not from one.
It was two, right?
There was the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which was very great, but didn't have multiplayer until it got remastered to have multiplayer online. Modern Warfare 2 was the online,
We was working at GameStop at the time too when it came
the
out.
GOAT. That was a GOAT. That was a great, great game. And that was Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward was the main reason Call of Duty was popping, okay? Modern Warfare 3 came out. It was okay. It wanted to capitalize on 2. It didn't, but it did have some nice maps. It was good. Then you had Infinity Ward had a somewhat of a fallout, and actually no, not a fallout. Wait, before that. Then it was Infinity Ward and Treyarch. Treyarch made another popular Call of Duty series, Call of Duty World at War, and they were the main reason zombies existed for Call of Duty. So Treyarch Studios was the reason zombies exist for Call of Duty. They always had it in the Call of Duty game that they made, which was World at War and I think Call of Duty 3, or maybe they introduced it to World at War for zombies. So then at that point, Activision got smart and said, all right, bi-yearly, every year, we'll make one from Infinity Ward, one from Treyarch. One from Infinity Ward, one from Treyarch. Treyarch, and I think still is the same studio, which I respect, because during the time, not trying to bore y'all, but when Modern Warfare 3 came out, after that, Infinity Ward started to break up. Issues with payments and royalties. Vince Zampella left, and somebody else left the headquarters. They're out. Treyarch still held it down. Black Ops, Treyarch. Call of Duty, Ghosts,
Oh, Ghost was it? Yeah. It was.
Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games. The most assiest game.
Which one was the one that
That
was
came
like
out.
futuristic and it got like dislike bombed to hell?
Then the year after, Black Ops 2. I'm going from memory. I can go on the website. I can check it, but I'm going to go off memory. We got 3, Infinity Ward. Then they kind of broke up. Black Ops, Treyarch. I think it was Advanced Warfare. Now that I'm thinking about it. Advanced Warfare, before Ghost.
Is
I think it was
that the
Advanced
one that
Warfare
got-
with Kevin Spacey. That was a great story as far as voice acting and the direction, but it was the worst one ever. Yes, that's
I remember
exactly the
it's
one you're
that
talking
got
about.
reviewed bombed so
So
badly.
bad. It was-
I think it's one of the most disliked YouTube
It
videos
is the most-
to this day. I think
Disliked YouTube videos?
One of them. I think to this day.
Damn, I didn't know that, but I know
I
it
think-
probably goes down as the worst Call of Duty that was made. Next to, at the Black Ops 2 came out, Treyarch. That was great. Probably one of the best ones out of the Black Ops series. Ghosts. The second worst Call of Duty game ever. Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games.
I mean, you would know that because we called it.
It was nothing was memorable from that game. Now, then you have, and then I guess that happened, and then Modern Warfare came out.
Oh, the reimagining.
3, and that was fantastic. That game looks delicious. Introduced Warzone, delicious. I don't play Warzone anymore, but delicious. It's so good that Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, long ass name, borrowed Warzone from Modern Warfare because they're trying to make Warzone as the go-to free alternative for Call of Duty, but every Call of Duty game is going to come out is going to take advantage of Warzone. So they had a whatever. But Vince Zampella went to Respawn Entertainment, which is EA, in which they made Titanfall, Titanfall 2, and this guy that went to Battlefield now speaks volumes.
So
because
it's showing,
Titanfall was great, and they made Apex as well. The Infinity War, they made Apex as well, which is popping still.
Yeah.
And it came out, and it was aggressive. It was
so doing this move, I think it's showing that they're being serious with Battlefield. So I'm assuming they're probably going to try to make, what made Call of Duty so popular? What made everyone want to play Call of Duty and put that onto the Battlefield?
But here's the thing. Battlefield was always popular in the PC realm.
But it's not that popular. I don't see
Now,
that
no,
many people.
before it was. Before,
okay.
That's
yeah,
where
before.
it came. That's where Battlefield was hot.
Yeah.
Then people were like, "Oh, I play Call of Duty." All right, I play Battlefield. Battlefield's way better, and it was because it's more of a simulation. And the reason why I say that is because if you see Call of Duty, go to YouTube and you watch Call of Duty and how they snipe, it's ridiculous to the point that it doesn't even. A sniper shouldn't be doing all that. I could play Battlefield and play a sniper role and sit, and I make a difference.
Yeah,
in Battlefield.
Isn't it the whole thing with like Call of Duty? It's like they hate people who snipe because they're just like camping. I guess that's what the thing is.
Camping is for anything.
Yeah.
Sniping, it's not even sniping. You use that shit as like you just go bow boom, like a quick zoom bow. That's not sniping. No sniper does that. Okay. Camping is when you go to a corner, you just start shooting with any gun. That's fine. I could camp in Battlefield too. That's fine. But how I'm trying to explain it is there's arcade games, and then there's simulation games. For you to understand,
Call of Duty is arcade, Battlefield simulation. Okay, sorry.
nope. Oh yeah, but I'm giving you an example.
Oh, okay.
Ace Combat, flight games, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Ace Combat. It's an arcade feel compared to Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Well, yeah, it's a real. You're like actually flying. Well, it looks like you're actually flying a plane.
That's how Call of Duty is Ace Combat, and Battlefield is Flight Simulator.
Okay. Yeah, I
You
guess.
see what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's, and it obviously the destruction's just it's so beautiful. Battlefield, it's ridiculous. It looks like a damn movie. It still does. If you play that game, dude, it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I don't play it, but I see it. So
I
yeah,
remember
same.
one time I was playing. Shouts out to Vinny the Rager. He and I were playing, and with my boy Joe J9. J9 was sick and sadistic with his stuff, but throws C4s and stuff like that, whatever. So one time, Vinny just goes and tells us, "Yo, go to C, go to C." I'm like, "What do you mean? Go to C?" And Joe and me like, "Why? Go to C. Just go to C." I'm like, "All right, roll to C." And so Joe hops into the vehicle, and I'm in the vehicle, and I'm just chilling, and we're just going to C. So like a move, we're just driving to C. There's 64 versus 64 people, so there's a lot of people on the map. And the difference with Call of Duty and Battlefield, you survive longer in Battlefield. You can actually think and position and coordinate with Battlefield versus Call of Duty, where it's just like, once you get hit, it's life or death. That's it. So then we're going, and as soon as he says, "Get C," I'm like, "Huh?" All you hear from a distance, you see a plane just come out. He killed 8 people. He kamikaze, bro. He pulled out a damn terrorist attack. Went in and hit the place. The whole sea blew up. All the enemies are dead. And we're like, "Oh my God." And we got C.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. You get those moments in Grand Theft Auto now.
Yeah.
With their mods and all. You get those
I know
hype
with the
moments.
yeah.
And you get some of those in Warzone. Whereas I just seen one TikTok video when this kid was playing and he deployed from the plane and he's coming down. Then he's seen a helicopter. He just whipped out the pistol. A 6-year-old whipped out the pistol, shot twice. While he's flowing, he killed the dude that was flying the helicopter. So
Wow.
he gets so excited and the helicopter collapses, not knowing what the hell just happened. He just got murked in midair by a 6-year-old. So you have those moments. Call of Duty captured that with the realism from Battlefield, in my opinion. But Battlefield's always been the action-packed movie simulator type shooter. And to have a former Call of Duty representative to hop on a Battlefield team, I do not want Battlefield to become a Call of Duty. That's my worst fear. But I will say, and every year is a Call of Duty game. But Battlefield, something I like about Battlefield that just makes you just want to go in there and just experience a movie, bro. Because it's not like you play Call of Duty and you just be the man throughout the team. You be number one. Battlefield, it's a toss-up. And I'm usually great with Conquest. And Conquest is you take a spot and you hold it down. Yeah. And you hold it down. Then there's Deathmatch. It's just a whole nother game. And I wish you played the game. I wish you did. But this is a big move.
Yeah.
But it's a scary move because I don't know what's going to happen.
The reason I know why EA is doing this because they see the numbers Call of Duty makes. So they want the same thing to happen with Battlefield.
Battlefield always wasn't in a limelight like that. I think they tried to capture more replayability. Because I remember when they introduced Tides of War, which is their season pass per se, which is pretty cool, but then it kept on becoming like that, and it was like, but there's nothing else to grasp. I don't want to be playing a Battlefield where now my avatar looks like a unicorn. I don't want that. I still want realism, and I don't want gimmicky stuff. I want a hardcore game, and I want to play the hardcore game with the hardcore simulation. I don't want to dress up as a unicorn, drop from a magic school bus.
Is that what Fortnite is?
Yes. That's what I don't want that to happen.
Okay, yeah.
But Call of Duty, you get unicorn stick guns customized. You can look like a Joker or something. I don't want that.
You want realistic.
And I hope EA doesn't do that. Battlefield is one of their hardcore. If it's not sports, it's Battlefield, bro. I'm telling you, Battlefield is a hidden gem. And I just don't like the oldness that they usually do. Battlefield 1 was World War 1.
Yeah.
But it was kind of still better than Battlefield. What was the other one previous? Oh man.
You know the one.
The most recent Battlefield I played and I liked it better than the other one, but I just stopped playing.
What about 6?
That should be out. That should be the new one. There's no Battlefield 6. There's technically 6 is Battlefield
the new
1.
one. That's you heard right. They're releasing a trailer on the 9th.
Fucking right.
So we'll see how it looks. I'm sure you're gonna love that.
This will be modern.
I'm sure you're gonna love that.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
I know that's June 9th. That's what they said they're gonna
June
release
9th, and it's gonna release holiday this year. I cannot wait. That's gonna be a good game. Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War. I knew it was whack when most of the maps that they release are old maps from Modern Warfare 2.
They're doing that for the nostalgia. They know that because those maps are good.
And that's why I play the game, and I play those old maps because I like the maps. Literally, I could play you don't understand the frequency, but when you play the game, and you go, all right, I'm going to play this map. Standoff. That was in Modern Warfare 2 or 3. Oh, Nuketown. That was from Black Ops. Oh, let's play, another one. Damn, there's not. Cold War has 2 good maps that are good, but everything else, it's like they're recycling old levels to just build up their. And then they're doing the 80s, Die Hard and Rambo. Like it's pretty cool, but it's like it's Call of Duty though. Like what are you doing? It's like they're trying so hard. You know what I'm saying? They're trying so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
To reach a surprise factor within Call of Duty. They're trying to do Fortnite to make it appeal to Warzone. But when it comes to multiplayer, the core of Call of Duty for multiplayer, I'm not going to feel confident running around with Rambo. I'm not going to feel confident running around as Die Hard. I don't care. I care about the gun, and when I get it and maximize it and then customize it, then I'm quick. That's it.
Exactly.
So, what else? Is there more news to that, or just that one individual?
Oh, it was just that one individual. And I added they're releasing a new trailer for Battlefield 6 June 9th. I kind of already added that in there. So, I'm sure you'll be excited to see that one.
June 9th. What day is that?
What day is that?
Wednesday.
Oh, so ran in
There's
the middle
no
of the
time,
week.
though.
Middle of the week next week.
No time, though. No time for that? There's just
No.
June 9th.
June 9th.
See what happens.
Exactly. I'm sure it'll probably be like the morning or something. I'm sure. They didn't give it time. They just said June 9th. Enjoy the game.
Can't wait. That's going to be cool.
You want to see how that's going to look.
Because they said it's going to be more modern. So, I think, was it Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3?
No.
The picture that I have is Battlefield 3. I think Battlefield 3
They
is
released
more
Battlefield
modern.
5. What's Battlefield 5?
Battlefield 5 was Battlefield 1,
Oh, okay.
which is World War 1.
Yeah, okay. So
Battlefield
4 must be the more modern one, I guess.
No, the picture that I seen that I pulled on Google, that one is Battlefield 3. And I think that was the one I liked. Hardline was the worst Battlefield ever. Again, I always say I love their reveal.
Well, yeah, because they said you can play the demo now.
And we're like, what? I remember I pulled that PS.
Oh, I remember
you.
you were doing it quick.
I was like, what? What? And then the best part is we did it, and we all just collectively played the shit out of it. That was great. That was it. I hope they do that. Like, that's the type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Make me feel like I'm, like a little kid in a candy shop during E3. You know, they did it real good. Hopefully EA copies that. But
Exactly.
great news for Battlefield. I hope that in the long run, it becomes great. They had their own Warzone, their own Battle Royale too, and it was good. But it just doesn't.
It's not as popular as the Call of Duty.
Because it wasn't nothing to chase after. Because Call of Duty, the only reason why I play Call of Duty is the season, get the free gun, maximize the free gun if I like it, and then that's it. That's just me. Mm-hmm. Other people love the customizations. That's fine.
Yeah.
But now with the modern take of Battlefield, I feel that they could be able to monetize it more by putting out modern, cosmetics and guns and techniques or whatever. Because you couldn't do that in a World War I setting. Like, nobody wasn't thinking about unicorn uniforms during World War I. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't go with the setting. And with the Battle Royale, it was there, but it wasn't meh. It was old. I felt it was old.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's get into the big stories. Big stories. Oh yeah. Shouts out to Floor V. Nuketown is crazy bananas and is ridiculous. It's stupid. I play free for all. I literally start. I look to the left, 2 guys right there, and then it just go ham. It goes by so quick. It's ridiculous.
I know you used to love that time. I know.
Yeah, Nuketown still. Again, that's a Black Ops staple meme level from Black Ops by Treyarch Studios, and they had to bring it every Call of Duty. You're gonna get a Nuketown. Like, it's that popular. Just like Teleport. Teleport is a great one. Standoff, great one. Wasteland, great one. Those maps are good. All right, here's some news. Go ahead.
You want to do the God of War one?
Yeah.
So, to the shock of no one,
Yeah.
God of War. I'm not sure it's gonna be called Ragnarok because every time I see it, it says God of War sequel, God of War Ragnarok. So
I think it's God of War Ragnarok.
So we'll stick with God of War Ragnarok. It's getting delayed to next year, which honestly, when I heard the news, I wasn't too shocked by it.
Me neither.
Only because they want to make sure they release the best game they can.
Yeah, I don't think this project should be rushed. It feels like they're doing what Blizzard usually does with Diablo series.
Basically, Santa Monica Studio, the ones who's making this game, was saying in a tweet that they want to make sure they focus on the game to make sure it's good. They want to make sure that their workers live like, a nice life and not overworked. They don't want to overwork them. They want to make sure they get this game a good game.
They don't want to cyberpunk them.
Exactly. That's the first thing when I saw what they were doing.
Cyberpunk?
I was just like, pretty much it's like, good, they're doing the opposite of what they were trying to do for Cyberpunk. Thank you. Good. Actually care about the workers.
But God of War was always, oh snap, always a, when it first came out, it was like, oh, okay, it's cool. It's a nice bloody game. And then 2 came out. Oh man, it's a nice bloody game. And when 3 came out, I was like, oh my god, this is delicious.
This
is
are
why
good.
I play for PlayStation.
I love
and
God of War.
They want to take their time to make sure this doesn't become a flop because it is a Sony baked game.
Well, yeah, it's exclusive that only Sony has.
And do not want to screw that up.
Exactly.
Even the Xbox fanboys will be like, oh, yo, I'm gonna hop on that PlayStation 5 real quick. I want to play that the War of God. You know what I'm saying? I wanna play God of
Exactly.
War, you know.
So that's pretty much like that. But I also gonna add too, it's gonna be pretty much back to back because the creator of Horizon Forbidden West said there's not certain that they're gonna be releasing the game this year.
And that hurts me dearly.
I know because
I feel like this Horizon is the God of War for this year.
yeah.
Because Horizon is another staple that is building the foundation to be a staple of owning a PlayStation 5. Like, I'm going to get the PlayStation 5. Oh, what do you love Horizon? Oh, no, I love God of War. Or, oh, I'm going to get a PlayStation 5. Oh, you love God of War? No, I play Horizon.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? Like,
So he
or
said-
Ratchet and Clank. So Ratchet and Clank.
Exactly. That's the reason why I got it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
so
the reason why I got it.
You say, oh, but why get PS5 for? I'm about to guess this. Horizon this year needs to happen.
So pretty much what this situation is, they don't want to rush it, just like God of War. They don't want to rush it. They want to make sure this game is exactly what everyone wants to get. They don't want no bugs. They don't want any situation to happen in this game. That's why they're working hard on it. They still trying to see if they can release it by holiday this year, but
I hope so.
it's not 100% certain. He didn't say it's coming out next year. It's not, but honestly, I won't be shocked if they decide that maybe it might come out early next year or something.
No.
I know you don't want that. I know
No.
that. I know you don't want
Holiday.
that. I know you don't want
Horizon
that.
Forbidden West. Holiday.
It's just
Do what Cyberpunk did. Just do it.
no.
It's on its own.
Do you know what happened to Cyber? This is why they don't want to do that
Just do
because they
it.
don't want to know what happened.
Just do it.
I
Just
think
do
a
it.
lot of game
Do it.
companies are noticing what happened with Cyberpunk, and they don't want that same fate.
They don't
to
want
happen
that
to
noise.
them.
But see, Sony hasn't been under that fire like that. It just sucked that it happened mostly on because I didn't hear that much Xbox complaints for Cyberpunk. Only the PlayStation 5.
It's the
and
Sony
PlayStation
one.
4.
It's obviously the PS4,
So
yeah.
the Sony hardware wise, they got more complaints of Cyberpunk, but it wasn't a PlayStation Studio.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
but they want to make
So do
sure.
it.
They want to make sure
Horizon
that
this year,
they
holiday,
just-
December 22nd. Get ready for Christmas.
I swear to
Horizon
God, if
Forbidden West.
they somehow rush it and it's bad,
Do it.
I'm blaming you. Even though you didn't make it, I'm gonna
Good.
blame you.
Good. And then I'll be the PR. I'll go out there and PR that shit. I'm like,
like,
look,
I
guys,
wanted to see
look,
this deal
guys,
with it."
look it. I get it. I understand. But you like it, though.
No, it's bugging as hell. I don't like it at all.
I'll take no questions. Have a good day.
You're an awful PR person. Okay.
I'm like, but did you die, though? Did you die, though? Next update,
Yes, my
February
heart
1st.
died
I'm
because I
leaving.
played this buggy ass game. Yes, my heart died. That's what I'll say. Like my heart died because I played this buggy game.
No, but this year, I'm dead ass serious.
I know,
Horizon this
I
year.
know. We'll see.
If it does not this year, I'm gonna be so disappointed because now I'm gonna feel like Xbox. I'm gonna feel like Xbox. What the do I gotta look for?
Unless Halo got. Unless Halo
Halo-
gets
yo, if Ha-
declined again.
We
How
gonna
many
stick-
delayed again?
Hey, let's stick to God of War Horizon.
Okay.
But I will say, if Halo gets delayed to 2022, check it out on Twitter because I don't even know what to say right now. I'll be speechless. I'll be speechless. I don't even have the system.
Yeah, they have
But
to.
if Horizon doesn't come out this year, I personally don't know what's going to be popping to sell the PlayStation 5 if they can come out with the supply for the holiday. They could be smart and say, well, we are selling the system, but we can't really get it out to everybody, so we don't really need to release a big wig title. They could do that. They could be doing that.
Possibility.
If you think about it, because the supply is there. No, the demand is there. The supply is not.
Yeah.
So if they're all meeting a chip shortage, they could just blame the chip shortage.
That's what most companies are
So
doing
they-
right now.
Yeah. Blame it and tell the investors, right?
Yeah.
Tell the investors. And that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because if Horizon comes out, people want that system and get Horizon with a bundle. Don't you? Don't you really want that?
Nice little special PS5 with
You're
like
damn
her
right.
face on it or something.
Yeah.
Alloy's face on it or
Something.
Yeah.
right? It's going to sell well, but is the supply there? No. But I want Horizon out
Yeah.
this year. Because what else did they have this year? They had a lot of new IPs coming out this year.
Well, all I know is Ratchet and Clank, which comes out next week,
What about
which I'm
that,
excited about.
What about that, the little girl? Keda?
Oh, that comes out this year too, doesn't it? I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I want to play too. That
Yeah.
one. I know that's on the PS5 too.
Forspoken not coming out till next year,
No,
right?
that's not coming out next year.
What else?
Well, like I said, Ratchet and Clank comes out next week, so I'm happy about
Yeah.
that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Horizon is literally the go-to holiday item. That was already shown off. It should be coming out. It better. Because I'll be disappointed. Because God of War's not. All right. That's done. Let's go to the next one. You tell me, because I've chosen most of the topics. We knocked out God of War. We knocked out Horizon. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll give you one.
Okay, let's do it up.
Nintendo. Nintendo won a lawsuit
Oh yeah.
with the ROM. And the picture that you see above, it says imposter with Among Us. Because
You chose that one. That's funny.
yeah. And off the memory, you probably wrote it. But I'm
Yeah.
going to go off
But
memory.
yeah, go off it and I'll add in details.
Yeah, so what it is pretty much Nintendo finally was awarded $2.1 million
Yep,
against a
2.1 million.
company. Poor fucking dude.
I know.
How the hell
Well,
is going to
I-
pay that? Is
Well,
just
yeah, I know, but he kind of deserved it.
he did deserve it.
Well,
but
we'll
for
go into
somebody
details,
that doesn't have like, that's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh when I overpowered your life points. You only have 2,000 life points, and I hit you with 15,000 damage. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna have to eat the rest. So Nintendo's a big company, obviously.
Obviously.
They just won 2.1 million lawsuit.
It was going to be a
the-
lot more.
It was going to be a lot more against a representative. Do you have his name? Is he written down? Maybe
It was Matthew Storman
Matthew Storman
of ROM Universe.
of ROM Universe was profiting off ROM exclusives by subscriptions and bundles.
And it wasn't even old ROMs.
Nope.
He was doing Switch ROMs like an idiot.
Yep, he was literally, and what ROMs are is downloadable data of games.
Pretty much, I don't want to say it like that because
Say
there's
it.
some ROM. You're stealing the game.
You're stealing the game.
Essentially, you are.
You are, if you do not have permission, which Nintendo
Or you
clearly
don't
says
own
you
the
have no
copy of the
permission,
thing,
and if you don't
and-
own the copy, you can't replicate
You're
it.
stealing it.
And you're stealing it. You're selling it, and you're stealing it and making a profit.
And the messed up thing is he was doing it with Switch games, the system that's out right now.
You know what the thing is? I'm not even mad about him doing the Switch games. I'm mad about how he charged premiums.
$30.
Premiums for a ROM game. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna. Oh, I can't. I mean, I could say it. This representative that used to work with us.
Yeah.
He had a Wii, and he worked at GameStop. And the GameStop policy is you'll take out a game you want to try, and you have it for 4 days, including the day of rental, and then you bring it up, and that's pretty much saying you can play the game, you can enjoy it. It's a GameStop perk, and you can reach out to customers and say how the game was and give them a review. What he did was he took the game, and he put it on the Wii, and he burned it. So he has his own copy, essentially a ROM.
Yeah.
He burned a copy of a game and put it on his Wii. And he put the Wii, and he put like a terabyte external storage on the Wii. So all he did was he grab a game, burn it, next day, bring it back, burn it. You know how much games that dude had?
A lot.
So he had dumb amount of... So these copies, this dude had a website full, and he sold them and charged premium subscriptions.
$30. When he said that, I was just like, are you kidding me? This is why Nintendo went after you, because
This-
you're charging people.
This is an example. No, you know what? Because Nintendo's such a big company, they should have just... They usually do a cease and desist and give them a warning.
That's what they would. They do that for all other stuff. But
They
since
do.
he was charging them, Nintendo did not like that because he was charging them.
But I feel
All
that there's
other
other
ROM
ways to
sites-
get to disrupt his business. There's other ways to disrupt this business. Nah, they didn't play. They
Well,
went ahead and they sued his ass.
But do you
They
know
did-
what originally
Woo!
was
They
going to
went in.
be?
Yep, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you could fill in because you have it written down. I'm going off memory because
Yeah.
I read it. I was like, oh my god, this is an interesting deal.
Exactly.
So again, Nintendo sued this dude won against this guy. It was a certain amount that he sued for, and they originally wanted $90,000
Per game.
per game.
And it was 49 games.
Per game. $90,000 per game sold.
49 games. It was total 49 games.
So on top of the $2.1 million that was awarded to Nintendo, which the guy clearly can't make, he's gonna have to file bankruptcy. He's filing bankruptcy.
Well, obviously.
Who knows? I don't know the guy. $90,000 for every ROM sold. The judge reduced it and put it into $49,000 or $40,000.
It was, I believe it was $35K each.
$35,000. So he reduced it from $90,000 to $35,000.
$35,000 each, and that's what makes it to the 2.1 million because it's the 35,000.
Oh, so it wasn't plus. I thought it was
No,
plus.
It was. It made. That's what made it to the 2.1 million. And they also did. I think it was 90K. No, it wasn't 90K. It was 400K in damages too, on top of that. So they did all that now.
So $400K.
And you know how much money he made?
Yeah, that I didn't read that. How much did he make?
For all this to happen, this is like you probably will feel bad again, I guess. He made between 30 to 36K from doing the premium things. And Nintendo was like spending
You see what I'm saying? Do you
20
see?
times more. But like I said, I understand the time because he was charging.
They
them.
pulled an Apple. If Apple was successful, they pulled an Apple. And Nintendo was successful. That's why I'm like,
But you can't be mad at Nintendo because they were. The guy was charging.
no,
for
but
the
see,
was.
see. Look,
like
they should have settled out of court with a non-disclosure agreement of some sort to tell him, look, you see the potential I have that I could do to your life and your well-being. You see what I could do to you. So before we, the mantle, whatever you want to call it, the judge wielding
the
gavel.
Yeah.
And before they go,
With the gavel, yep. Bam.
get rid of everything. Like, if it was me, I would have did this like a damn movie. I would have looked at him like, look, you see how I destroyed your life? I ruined your family. You can't afford nothing. I ruined whatever you could make.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be so bold, yo. I'll be so bold. I'll be like, based on the court proceedings, it seems to me that you made $36,000 off of my property. You're gonna go in my house and you're paying rent, and then you're gonna make money with charging 5 times as much in my property. But I think you're living there, and you making 5 times the amount, and you just paying me. Look, I ruined your life. You're probably divorced now, and I do not want you to be a cat dude. Drop what you can do now. Drop everything. Get an apartment because your property's now mine. Go to a metropolitan area because you won't have a car. I'm going to own that too. And I want you to think really hard about what you've done.
Jesus Christ.
And we're going to put this in writing in court. If you turn around and if you violate, you will be in debt until you die. Agree? That's what I would do. Because I would take whatever he got so he could learn a lesson. So he could learn what he did. I wouldn't wipe everything off and say, don't do it again. No.
He has to learn something.
The fact that you've been selling it on the site and then charging premium for them? Like,
Yeah.
that hurts me more.
That's
Like,
the thing. You're charging premium.
what the fuck's premium, bitch? You get my property when you buy it off straight off Nintendo. What you mean premium?
Exactly. That's what I was like. When I saw premium, when I read premium, I was like, premium?
Like, premium, bro? Like,
You're not Nintendo. You don't own shit. The fuck?
that's premium, bitch. I got a damn membership membership online for Nintendo Switch. That's premium.
I was about to say, yeah, that's $20 a year. You're not $30 what you're charging.
I'm saying, so that's what, if it was me, I would have got rid of whatever he got and have him live an 18-year-old life. Just figure out what he needs to
back
do.
with his parents or something.
Go move back with your parents. Your parents miss you. Okay? And I need you to understand something. Don't fuck with Mario ever again. That's what I would do. But for them to hit him with 2.1 on top of 400K, homeboy, I don't know how.
I know.
I don't know what.
I don't know either.
He gonna be selling a lot of body parts at night. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
He
get what
gonna
you mean.
sell a lot of body parts, if you know what I mean. With premium service. That's what's gonna happen. With premium service. He gonna have back knock 3000.
It's just crazy.
I think this episode will not be for kids. I usually post it and says, "Is it safe for kids?" I don't think this one's gonna be.
Most of them are not.
Most
Let's be real.
most of them are because we're kind of casual, and radio stations say some words that we usually say, but not with this Nintendo. This is probably not gonna be safe for kids, so you know. But yes, it is. It is very, very. At first, you look at it and you feel bad.
Like I said, I felt a little, but
But
then,
this
as
man
soon as
charged
they said
premium for shit, that's
that's when it just went out the door. It just went out the door.
He done fucked up. Like,
Nope, I don't
bro.
feel bad for you anymore.
Nope, I do not. Premium, bro.
Premium.
And dudes bought it.
Well, because people wanted it. Because he was probably charged. Well, $30 is a lot less than $60, and you would actually pay for the actual game. So I guess it made sense. But
Yeah.
still,
You know what's funny? You told me. I didn't think he did it with the Switch. I thought these were old ROMs,
Switch.
but he was doing it for
Because
the
if it
Switch.
was for older ROMs, I would not be as mad because it's harder to get the older games. But he did it with Switch games. Those are still out there.
Yeah.
You don't do that. If you're gonna do ROMs, do it for like Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
I mean-
maybe 64.
He could appeal it and use. You know, I don't even think he's gonna win. I think he's done. I think he's done.
No. This is done.
He's gonna be
Oh,
bankrupt.
he
he's gonna
paid
figure out
that,
a
he's
way.
done.
He's done. My bad.
He's not gonna. He can't
Look,
pay it, obviously. But
Back in the day, in high school days, I used to hustle for burned CDs, and I sold
I mean,
the
yeah,
same
we
album.
all did. I was like, I know I did that too, so I can say.
I sold the whole album with bonus tracks from their mixtapes when mixtapes were even popular. We're talking about 2004, 5.
I mean, I wasn't
where
selling anything.
Kaza
I was
LimeWire,
just-
Kaza LimeWire with a shit.
viruses on the computers and
AIDS.
everything.
Windows had AIDS, and that was what I gave it to make a profit. But see, that's what, and then I did that, and I understand that it was illegal. And do you know, I was a hot boy in the hallway. I was like, boom, yo, I got that Beg for Mercy with 2 new updated tracks. Half the price what you get in the store. What you want? You know how much money I made? That was great. That was great. That funded a lot of games we bought. All right, what's another one we can chime into?
Let's see. The Need for Speed one?
Yeah, let's hit me to that.
Yeah, I'll hit you up with that one.
Yeah.
This is what kind of bothers me because you know how I am with preservation.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of bothered me because even though I'm not the biggest Need for Speed.
This is a
fan.
generic picture of Need for Speed, so you guys.
Yeah,
know
I'm not the biggest fan of Need for Speed. I'm not gonna deny that. I don't play racing games. But me and my brother, we used to play it all the time. Remember?
Absolutely,
We
yep.
used to play it all the time. And I know sometimes you play some of the modern ones, but not like too much. But
I think the most memorable one was Need for Speed Most Wanted for the Xbox 360.
yeah.
That was hot.
So
That was great.
pretty much what's happening is Need for Speed games from 2006 to 2011 will now disappear from the digital front.
Wow.
So all the digital versions of those games between those years is going to disappear.
From what years again?
2006 to 2011. The games are
Oh,
Need for
wow.
Speed Carbon,
Yeah.
Need for Speed Undercover, Need for Speed Shift 1 and 2, and Need for Speed The Run. All those games will disappear. Obviously, the physical copies will still be out there because physical copies, but all the digital copies will go away.
Do you know if their servers are down anyway?
Well, this is one thing. They're also taking down the services too, because the servers were still on. The reason why they're getting rid of these games and the service because it's costing them too much money. Exactly.
And you know what? To be honest with you, I will agree because usually that was a long 2006, dude.
It was 2006 to 2011.
That's 15 years
But
for a server to be
I
that
can
alive.
understand that
I
to
can-
get rid of it, but don't get rid of the game
Yeah, I mean,
because these
yeah,
games you
yeah.
can play still one player on them.
Yeah.
They're not online only.
But you can always get the physical copy.
You can, but doing this, those physical copies are gonna skyrocket. Cause that's what happened. Remember when the PS3 situation happened?
Yep.
Do you know what happened to all the PS3 games? Whoop!
Up.
There was a game, Folklore. I'll give this a name, Folklore.
Yep.
$20. Do you
20
know what
bucks.
the game
Where at?
is
20
now?
bucks where?
Just buy
Just
it
a
used.
traditional store.
Buy used, like, but no, not new. These are old games, so you have to buy them used, like eBay, stores like
Yeah.
Game Electronics, things like that.
Yep.
You'll find it for like $20 maybe.
I passed that today, by the way.
I go there every week.
Yeah.
I live right next to it.
Yeah, you clearly.
Anyway,
Could have stopped by and seen you, by the way, too. I was everywhere today. Man.
well, today I was at work, so you couldn't see me.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, so do you know how much is it now? $90.
Because of the PS3 bullshit.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So because this now, these games, the physical copies, are gonna shoot up in price. I don't know to what price.
But here, but if it's used, they get full profit. Publishers don't even get anything out of it.
Well, yeah.
Damn.
It's gonna
So
shoot up
why-
the price
so
because
why do
of
they do that?
supply and demand.
Yeah, so-
Because if more people want to buy, because like, oh, they don't have this game anymore. I have to have this for my collection because they might not even have it no more.
But here's the thing. There has to be. And maybe it's just not popular.
People were still playing it.
Wow.
And the
a
Tony,
minute.
it doesn't matter with the whole digital.
Wait a
thing.
minute.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna check something. Continue talking.
So
I'm gonna do something right now that I just realized I could do on my PC.
So pretty much, games like that is the situation, and this is how I feel about, because you already know how I feel about digital if you see my past episodes. I'm all for preservation of games. If a game is out, no matter what kind of game it is, no matter if it's a genre I like or hate, it does not matter. If it's out there, it should be preserved.
Now I got another question. If you know
Yes.
the answer. This is only an EA removing them? An EA store?
It's EA.
EA store. So every other store
It's EA.
as a digital storefront.
No. EA as a company.
They
is
get
getting
rid of the game.
Everything.
So regardless of where you get the
PlayStation,
game, you
Xbox, PC, Steam,
Oh
gone.
my god, dude, that is a bit
Exactly.
concerning.
All gone. They're all gonna be gone. Like if those games are in a store, it's digital, it's gone.
That makes me wonder.
So pretty much how I feel about it is that, like I said, preservation. There's a site. It's called Internet Archives, where they put basically anything, includes movies, TV shows, books, anything like that. Put it into this archive. It'll be forever on the internet. You'll never lose it.
Okay.
They have a section for certain games and stuff like that, but it's mostly PC games and stuff like that, and Flash games that are in that. Games like that, they should allow to put into the thing if they're going to do things like that. Put it into that archive so people will still have access to it, and it does not cost them anything because it's not costing them anything.
You know why that won't happen? License. You don't own it. You license it. You download it. You borrow the game with a full price.
But it's
And then once they shut it down, you can't have it anymore. And now, when you play the game
but that's an
and you want to play
issue.
online, you can't because the servers are down, right?
Well, yeah.
Do you think they might be open to their open up their own personal servers? Like maybe somebody will open a server, so then people. I think out of all the games you listed, Carbon is probably the most popular one that
Well,
I
the
can
thing
think
is, though, that's the situation. They can't do that if they disappear off completely. They cannot get one to be able to create. Because that was one of the. Because I was reading up different things and
Yeah.
like different kind of things, and that was one of the ideas that maybe give like the source code of the game, and have someone else host the online thing. but they're not doing that.
Yeah, because EA wants to make money off of it, and they're not gonna let
EA
anybody
is
else.
not making any money off it. That's the thing. That's why they're getting rid of it. But they want like, if I'm not gonna have it, no one's gonna have it, type of thing.
That's crazy. So I'm trying to check right now because I remember Carbon was on my PlayStation Now. It was on PlayStation Now. But now you're telling me that they're going to remove it, so I wonder if that's going to be gone too. I would think so.
If that's the case, then
I'm trying to make it so it's not going to restart everything, but it's just,
don't do it now. You can do it later.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, so that's pretty much like I said. I had to cover this story because you know my thing on game preservation. Because I had a huge rant with that whole PS3 situation. And like I said, with the games going up in price because of that situation, but now they're slowly coming down because they took back what they said.
Yep.
But
this whole year has been all about, I'm gonna do this. No, you're not. And then I'm like, maybe we're not for now, but we're gonna make sure I really hope that Kodak bullshit turns around, but I don't personally think there is until that comes out.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna say, oh yeah, you can't do that until you pay $15. $15. Once they see the decline of Dolby Atmos not enabled throughout Xbox Series X and S, they can be like, all right, it's free, guys. Watch.
It'll be a free downloadable patch. Now it's gonna be there. Yay!
Yeah. It's not even
We're the good guys again. No.
Yeah. It's not even gonna be. No.
You're just doing it because people was hating you. Mm-hmm. You're not a good guy. You're just doing it because you want the money. That's it. But I hate when companies do things like that because it's so disingenuous. And I hate when people are like.
And you can see it through.
Like
you can see it. You see right through them.
It's like you secretly wanted money, but it didn't work out for you, so you decided to give it to us.
I'm never gonna do
Well, you could have done that the entire time, but you did it because you wanted money. You
Yep.
wanted us to give you money.
Absolutely.
But we didn't want to.
And so we revolted. What's another topic? Did we hit all of them?
What about the
I think we
Xbox
did.
One? The controller?
Oh, I do have that. And here's the thing. I didn't have it under all files, so now there you go. All right, so for those that know, this year is Pride. This month is Pride Month.
Yeah.
And
For people
first,
like me.
and first,
Sorry.
Xbox released their artwork, which I'm showing the controllers. They have many more if you go on the website.
Yeah.
I remember PlayStation. Was it last year or 2 years ago?
They had like a skin.
They had a theme
Oh,
for
theme,
PlayStation
theme, that
4.
was it,
It
yeah,
was last
theme.
year, wasn't it?
No, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think anyone did anything last year because, with everything going on.
Yeah, I don't, now that I think about it, it's fucked up because that shit was like a whole blur. I thought that shit was last year.
2020
2020 was, get paper, ass paper.
No one remembers
Get ass
that.
paper. Who cares if you this, that, and the third? Get ass paper. We gonna die. That's all it was last year. So yeah, I get it. It wasn't like that.
It was a blur. We like to forget 2020.
Put that all away.
It's 2019 and 2021.
Do you
That's
know,
what it is.
say we're on that little topic.
Yeah, of course.
Did you go to Target and Walmart lately
Yes.
with no mask?
I
did. I was like, no mask. Boop, no mask. I was chilling.
I tried.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I did. I went to Shaw's.
I played the room. If most of the people are not doing it, then I won't.
You play the room? Boy, I look at the sign.
I
I'm
know,
like,
you just don't
strongly encourage? Hell no. Boop. I'm out. Did my thing. Anywho, so yes, 2020 was a blur, whatever. So this year, Microsoft, is celebrating
some
Pride
things.
Month with a lot of merch. And some of the shirts do look cool, and the controller is a skin that resembles.
Now this one it resembles all the different kind of flags, not
Yeah.
just the regular Pride flag, but also like the trans, the bi, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, and the way they.
Yeah, I didn't look into it. I just looked at the actual shirts.
Yeah.
And they put the Halo Master Chief.
Yeah,
on.
the shirts are what I like. Oh, I like a couple of them, like the circle Xbox sign.
Okay.
That one looks pretty cool,
Yeah.
and the Master Chief one looks kind of cool too.
The Master Chief is pretty unique. It's pretty
Yeah, because I like the way they did the glasses.
Yeah, it's the
his
artwork,
glasses,
yeah.
like the artwork is pretty cool.
The
And then,
artwork
of course,
is
they have
cool.
stickers and tote bags and all that.
Yeah,
which
wish you
is
were a
pretty
fan,
cool.
Xbox fanboy, huh?
Like I said,
Yeah.
I do like. I'm not going to deny it.
Well,
I
did you
like
get the skin 2 years ago for PlayStation?
I did.
I did.
Of course I
know
did.
that.
Because I like the way it looks.
So I
It was
stick
cute.
to my Final Fantasy 7.
And I kind of hope that Sony does something. We'll see. I don't know. It's still
You
still
don't
in
know.
the month.
Yeah, it's
Now-
still a month.
Now, what I just like that Xbox is doing this because it actually show, and plus anything that now the controller. This is what I'm a little sad about. They're not selling the controller.
It's a skin, isn't it?
They're giving it those special controls. They're giving it away to the media
That's gay.
and special influencers.
No pun intended.
And special influencers.
You see that, right? I was like that, but it's stupid. But it's stupid. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, I literally thought that's why I put the fucking image up because I thought it was a skin, like a skin to put on the controller, or it was going to be sold.
I thought so too, but
But they're only giving it for promotional purposes. Don't you think that's kind of disrespectful?
I would love to buy it. I like that's
Like,
what I
why would
wish
you
to
just
buy
show
it.
off
Because
a
honestly,
month flag?
even though
right?
I don't have the system, I would buy that. Even though I didn't have the
but like,
system.
I feel that's kind of disrespectful. I
But
thought that was
what I do-
actually a product for like 1 month.
I wish. But what I do like the fact is they are going to donate to the the organizations to
Okay.
help the LGBTQ,
Okay.
which is what I love about that. So with all their sales of their
So
items,
all the merch that
yeah,
they sell
the merch,
through
they're
Xbox.
going to do that. So that's what I like about that. And also another thing which I wanted to add to this one too. Have you heard of the game Tell Me Why?
Yes,
It was exclusive. It's an Xbox exclusive, but it's also on Steam and Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's a game. It's similar to Stranger Than Life. You know those type of story type.
Life
games.
is Strange.
Life is Strange. Why did I switch it the way around? It's similar to that, but it starts with these two characters.
Yep.
They're twins.
Yep.
They go back into their hometown and try to solve the mystery of their mother's death.
Okay.
So it's pretty much there. Now, what's special about this game is they're twins, but one of the twins is a trans male.
Okay.
So that's what's actually pretty cool. They worked with them to make sure it gets exactly right. Is
Yep.
it? So now what they're doing is they're going to make the game free for this month.
Wow.
The whole game. Originally, they thought it was people. The news was saying it was going to be just the first chapter.
Yep. No, it's the whole thing.
It's the whole game, which that's actually going to make me want to get it because
Yeah.
I can play it on my PC. Because I never
so
played
you
the
could do it on
game.
the PC.
Because that was one of the games I wanted to play on the Xbox. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get Xbox
Not
just
gonna
for
get
one
Xbox just for
little
that, yeah.
indie title. But no, it's actually not indie title. It's actually a AAA game.
Okay.
Which is what makes it huge because it's a AAA
Yeah.
title.
Yep.
So
That's
I think
unique.
it's
I
pretty
didn't know
cool.
that. Yeah. See, and that's the thing with me. The only time I'll get an Xbox is probably an Xbox Series S.
Yeah.
Only for Game Pass Ultimate because
Well, that
I
makes
have the Game
sense.
Pass Ultimate, but
Well, for me, if
I don't
I'm
want
ever
to plug
going
my
to get
PC to a TV and then run the PC and play a game. Like there's so much work where I can just get. It sucks because you look at that convenience to save money.
Yeah.
I would totally do that, hook it up, but like, nah, you know. But
Yeah, it's basically for what I feel. It's like I love what Xbox is doing this, and because I understand some companies are doing it this month because they want the money.
most companies are.
Most companies are like that, but if companies are doing things like this, they actually have a lot of merch out.
May 31st at 11 p.m. They're already putting up the flags, ready for those that are coming out.
Well, it's
for the same
because
products they're selling,
companies-
but with a rainbow flag. Like
Companies do that because
like this one thing that you're gonna stand for it, but like you're gonna look at the company and be like, y'all just clout chasing.
we
That's what that is.
Like we agree to. It's like we don't want. Basically, if you're going to support us fully.
Yeah.
Don't just do it for a month, and also we don't exist anymore on July 1st.
Yeah.
That's what.
And there's a lot of
Yeah.
companies that are doing such. It's just like
A lot.
really.
But there are some that actually do things. And, that's
And
usually what
Xbox and the gaming community is one of them.
It seems
which
like it,
they
yeah.
are going ham on it. So shouts out to
That's
them.
why I'm kind of hoping that Sony would do something.
Yeah,
or maybe
you
Nintendo
would
or
think
something.
they would do something first, but who knows? They got E3. Maybe they might save it for
They got the
E3
whole
to get
month.
the most
I
publicity.
mean, it's still early in the month, so we'll see.
Well, you don't think it's disrespectful that June 29th they'll do something?
I don't know, man. That
You
would
know
be
what I'm
kind
saying?
of
Like,
disrespectful.
that, you know, that's looking at the promotional aspect of the thing. Like, come on, bro. Like, 2 days after that, we're gonna release this for like 48 hours.
Yeah.
Get it if you can.
Exactly.
Ha!
But I will say when I saw Xbox doing this, it did because I'm not the biggest Xbox fan.
I'm saying for you, it's like,
it kind of brought some
oh,
points
that's
up
cool.
for me.
Crap, I don't have the system.
It kinda
Nor
brought
do
some
we.
points
I'm not
for
even
me.
in the ecosystem. Maybe if you played Halo correctly, maybe you would actually be in the system.
Well, remember when I tried last time? I was bad. I was awful.
Yeah, you took the ghost and you slammed it into the rocket. I'm done. I can't play
Never
this.
gonna forget that.
And the next,
You'll never forget.
the last time you played a 360 game was when you played Street Fighter 4 with the tiger, tiger. He took the controller and he was playing, and the ceiling. He was like, and as soon as you died like 28 times, bro. Like, you were not winning. He was like,
I was trying.
and threw the controller. It went up and it almost hit the ceiling. It literally like
Remember, it's a
hit the
360
like,
controller,
boom,
so those controls are heavy.
boom. Yeah, and expensive,
And
even though they
expensive.
took AA batteries.
I know, but
But
still, like,
yeah, it went like it's like boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh my god, my 360. It was my system.
I know. I was pissed. I'm sorry. I was not thinking.
gonna hook
I
that.
just wanted to huck it. Okay, I wasn't mad. I was mad.
Bullshit. That's some bullshit.
But yeah, I was just so I'm just happy with that they're doing this, and who knows? Maybe even though I'm not the biggest fan, I still kind of want to get a shirt. I kind of want to.
Yeah, but
I
yo,
kinda
look,
like-
yeah, you like your Microsoft? Hell no, fuck Microsoft.
I just like the way.
I like that. Wait, look, that's
just like that. Look.
Chief Master. Yeah. You'll probably get your ass
That's
jumped.
something I would say. I know, right? Chief Master.
Chief Master stuff with planets and grunts and stuff.
Wars
Ha!
of Gear.
Yeah. Oh.
I know. I just heard you.
Yeah, the Wars of Gear with the Chief with Master and stuff with the Circle of Truth.
And there's like
And
Forza
stuff.
or something.
Forza's
Racer?
the main enemy, bro. You should get hit by a car. Like you should get hit by a
That's what it'd be
Microsoft
like,
powered
you know
car.
what?
Boy, if you said in the enemy is Forza,
I'm not that dumb.
I'm gonna
know.
hide you inside the trunk, but like, you are not getting out until you understand what you just said.
I would never say. I know all of this. I'm not dumb.
Forza was that game, man. I love Forza.
But yeah, so like I said, I was pretty happy that they were doing that, and you
That's
know,
pretty cool.
It makes me a little proud of them, I guess.
And they did a lot of merch too. They got a lot
A
of stuff.
lot. The whole site was filled with it.
Yeah.
I freaking.
What else do we got?
Let's see. Among Us, Nintendo. Oh, did you do the museum thing?
No, I don't even got a picture for that. So hit it.
I'll just talk about it because it was just cute. It was cute.
Oh
that
no!
they
Wait!
did that.
We're not gonna talk about this other one.
Oh, do we?
We
What
got
other one? Maybe we
one.
forgot. Okay.
Let's
Let's
see.
What is it?
Let me fix the image before your face gets blocked off. It is the random departure from a studio, Nintendo. Wonderworld?
Oh yes. Oh, that was an important one. Yes.
Yeah, that was an important one. I brought it up because, again, I had to drop down to all files, and I see all my files to put it up. So
So
there you
yeah.
go, hit it. Because I didn't know this neither. And, and by the way, before we talk about this,
Yeah.
remember last week we talked about Bayonetta 3? That we
Yeah.
hoped?
Yeah.
I don't think it is now.
Why?
I think it's called Babylon Fall
No, that's a different game.
from Platinum Games,
Well, yeah.
from Square Enix.
So maybe they might might be not working on Bayonetta 3 because they're focusing on that game. Yeah, because I know that.
Because I know you guys, we were talking about that. And
we
we're
were
like,
hoping it would be about.
it could be.
They
It
could,
could
they
still
could
show
work
it
on
off.
two games. They could work on
They
two
could,
games.
they could, but
could.
I remember Platinum Games, I'm thinking Bayonetta. But then I'm like, wait a minute.
That's something different. Yeah, that's what by Square. I saw you. We posted that earlier.
Yeah,
I saw that.
yeah. So, all right, continue.
Okay, so Yuji Naka, he's the one who created the original Knights game. You remember that game? Yep. That's freaking one of my favorite. And Fantasy Star Online, along with helping with Sonic and all that. Well, he had this passion project, Balan Wonderworld, which honestly I was excited about when I first saw the trailers and stuff. I was like, oh my god, a game that looks like Knights. It's going to be a platformer. Yes, yes, yes. Then it was released. No.
No. But what was wrong with it? Is it the game or just the way it came? Really?
Let me tell you.
Oh, Jesus.
So, buggy as hell, boring as hell. Graphics, even though I'm not a graphics person, it was just basic. Like, basic.
So they rushed the shit out of it, you think?
It's pretty much they rushed it. That's the situation. They rushed it, or Yuji Naka and Square Enix had some disagreements and did not work out well because it did not go. The game did not go well, and of course, I'm not the only one. It got bad reviews everywhere, and it did not sell well either. So, because of this, he didn't say the exact reason why, but let's be real. This is probably why. But at the end of April, even this happened at the end of April, but it was just announced recently, like today, Yuji Naka left Square Enix.
Well, how about this? what if Yuji Naka partners with Sony and makes it a more realistic Knights type of game?
I'm hoping he
As a
would,
player, just a
because he
big
did
old
say,
you,
because
the
he
whole
did
entire
say he's
studio.
going to work on a new project. He didn't say when, but he did say he's going to work on a new project, because he didn't say if he's going somewhere else. or
So you're
anything
thinking
like that.
Square Enix, and then when I say Square Enix, I think Enix forced the project, because if it was SquareSoft, they would have
It's-
took their time.
I think they would have, but I think it was probably the Enix part. It kind of forced them to. Oh, it died.
Oh well, game over for that.
Oh well. We're almost done anyway. So pretty much that's the situation with that. He decided to leave. Well, no,
That
he was
sucks.
let go.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming why, because it didn't sell well. It got awful reviews. But the thing is, I feel sad about him. It was his passion project. And it had hope. Like, the game wasn't, like, awful. It was just, it felt rushed.
Yeah.
And it was buggy. It had bugs,
So
which is an issue.
that's why I got to give it to Sony.
That's why I was like,
Gotta give it to Sony, because I swear to you, or
I'm
at least,
hoping.
because now you're saying that, and that's Square Enix, you would think that would be a nice home for Japanese type of.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I thought too, because it was like, okay, Balan Wonderworld working with Square Enix.
You
They're
know, all
known
the
for
Final
making-
Fantasy games that they come out with.
Exactly. They do a lot of like, niche titles too. It's like, this will be great. I guess it just didn't work out. And it sold awfully. It reviewed awfully.
Damn,
And
dude,
it's
that
like,
sucks.
it sucked because I played it. It had promise. It did. But I couldn't look past the other things. It's like,
That sucks,
It,
dude.
it, I was.
What was
I
it called again? Is it
Balan Wonderworld.
Balan Wonderworld?
Yeah, it was for the Switch, I believe the Xbox, the PS4, and 5, and the Xbox X2.
Yeah.
I said X2, like it was like Final Fantasy X2.
Who knows? 2 years from now, Xbox Pro 2. Ugh.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like it's kind of sad, but I get it. I get why Square Enix had
That
to do
sucks,
it.
dude.
I'm hoping that, because this was one of his passion projects, and it was the only time he made a game similar to this, other than like a nice game that came out years ago.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this doesn't like knock his type of thing drive to do something maybe something similar to it, but actually better.
Just go to Sony, and maybe they put you onto a development team, and do a little couple of titles there, show that image, and work out a whole entire brand new
Bandai
studio.
Namco, he can work with them.
That too.
They know to do things like that, like the Tales of series or something. I don't know.
And
I was just like thinking.
Do enough that Square looks at you and goes, "Fuck, we fucked up."
They
Come
should
back,
do that.
because that sucks.
Yeah.
Because it could have potential. And it looks like it had potential
It
for a
did.
niche market, but still popular
Yeah,
enough to
exactly.
grasp the general public.
And those are the type of games I usually get. It's just,
Yeah.
it was. I'm not gonna lie. It was disappointing. It was a disappointing game. It was.
And if you had your hands on it, and then you're telling me,
It was. It
that
is.
means that,
It is.
unfortunately,
Because I
he-
like the. Because I
he
like
had
those
a
type of
vision, and it didn't come out the way he wanted.
games. Exactly. That's what I think happened. And it.
No, that's exactly what
Yeah,
happened,
that's what
because
happened,
you need a certain team to come up with a certain vision. You know what I mean? Like, just like if I want to get this artwork, if I want to get artwork done for whatever we need, I had the vision, I put it out. But if you're going to rush it and it's totally something different, I'm like, I don't want that. That's not what I want. I have it in my head. I need you to do it for me. Hence our new overlay
Yeah.
that we've been
exactly.
rocking. So, all right. So, anything else that we got loaded here, locked and loaded?
I think we pretty much got everything, unless you see something. that
I'm
came-
looking at our
Special.
little breaking news that we see here, because it is Friday. We're still updating. Let's see.
Yeah, because like I said, the Yuji Naka one that came out just today, so I just had to say that, like literally before I
Yeah.
came here. Oh, I'll talk about this one quickly too. You don't have a picture for this one, but this is something I saw recently.
Okay.
Remember the game you got it from me for Christmas? Sakura of Rice and Ruin.
What is it called?
Sakura of Rice and Ruin.
Okay.
It was the Switch game you got me, the one with the little box thing.
Mhm.
It was like the little Japanese character thing. I don't know if you remember. You got it for me for Christmas, or
Oh, well.
Jessica did. One
Yeah.
of you guys did.
Yeah.
But that game actually sold 1 million copies,
Oh my God.
and it's a niche title, And
Really?
it sold 1 million copies. And you know what's all cool about this too? The guy, the people who made it, Elder Wells, was only expecting the target to sell only 30K.
Oh my
They
god.
were only expecting to sell 30K, and they sold 1 million.
That's ridiculous.
It shows people like those type of games.
I'm about to show you something right now that's gonna mind blow the out of you right now.
Well, I can't see anything right now, but yeah.
It's gonna come up.
Well, can't see anything.
Oh, you can't. Oh man. Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna put it up, and I'm gonna have you rush to me, and you're gonna see it, and then I'm gonna have them see your face. Check this out. Come here. Come here. Ready for this? Ready for this? See my producer skills here? You see my producer skills? See, hear that? Look at this.
Oh.
And I'm going to hit you with the big one. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Okay? And that is Nike has made some anime sneakers.
Anime, I like how they have it.
You see what I'm saying?
That looks nice, though.
Courtesy of Kotaku. I'm going to bring it up here so you guys can see it. It's a breaking news. We're just looking at some updated articles. This was updated about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Nike has made some anime sneakers, and if you can see the image above, Nike is launching a new line of sneakers called Nike and the Mighty Swooshers, which is going to be based entirely around anime. The shoes won't be specifically licensed. Again, like the gamer sneakers, they'll just be inspired generally by Japanese animation. Though looks close enough at things like the swoosh above, and you'll get nods to stuff like Nike's famous Air Max 98 Gundam.
Yeah,
The
I,
first
say, I
pair
see the Gundam thing right
Yep,
there.
the
yeah.
first pair shown off as part of the line are some Air Forces ones, which are designed to be covered in a Velcro armor that can break off, revealing the shoe beneath, like a mech coming apart to reveal the pilot vehicle. That's cool, dude.
I would get I would get some of that.
Yo. Oh, hell no. I'm going to show you this one, too. I'm going to put it up for the views before you get up.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me... Yo, this is nuts. See, this is something that they need to do for PlayStation with Air Forces. This is exactly what we were talking about. This is why I brought it up.
Yeah,
because
that would be
this
perfect.
right
that
here,
the Balenciaga T-shirt that I could make my damn self.
that shouldn't be at all. This should be right here. And, of course, it's covering my face right now. But I'm going to show it up right here for you guys, and I'm going to blow it up for you. Look at that, dude.
Ooh, I love that. I have shirts that would match that too.
Look at that.
Oh, I have shirts that would match that.
Look at the fur on the neck. Bro. See, that is what PlayStation... And you see how nice that shoe is? It's not too much.
Exactly. It's not too.
Not too less.
It has some color and stuff like that, but also keeping it simple too. It looks nice.
That's what Sony... And that's why I brought it up for you guys, so you guys could see that this is why I'm telling you, Sony needs to partner with Air Jordans or preferably Air Force Ones because
It
it's
makes something like
cheaper
that.
and make like 3 versions of the PlayStation 5 shoe. Could be white and black and blue, black and blue and white, and then something completely
The
different.
Nike side could be blue, the shoe could be white, and like the sole could be black.
Yeah.
Something like that.
PS5 logo,
Something
boom.
simple.
Or it could have the high top Air Forces. Could
I would
have
love the high
just
top,
the same
'cause I
way
love
how
high
the
top.
PlayStation 5 has a stick up. It could be the shoe could literally be a Sony console, how it's set up based on a shoe.
That would be pretty
Just
cool.
imagine it.
I would wear that.
A high top Air Force One looking exactly like a PlayStation 5.
I would wear it. I would.
That'd be cool. And then have it inverted in black. So you have the white and then you have the black. Of the blue and the little lights will be the inside of the shoe on the top. So you know when you put it in rest mode, it gleams orange.
Yep.
You have the orange inside. You have the high top wing up.
Are you listening, Nike?
Are you listening? Say it one more time.
Are you listening, Nike? Because I would buy that now.
Everybody would, because all you gotta do is go to a Foot Action or Foot Locker or Eblin's and just put literally just like in GameStop, PS5 logo in all the
Or
designs.
even the new app. The new app called Sneakers?
Yeah.
You put it on there too.
Yeah,
It's like, all
and you
that.
literally see the merchant of shirts that the merchant can make, and then literally the 3 exclusive shoes in different variants of positions.
I would buy it in a heartbeat.
Black and blue with the orange inside to represent rest mode. Same thing for the white with the fin and the yellow inside to represent rest mode.
It's just a regular shoe, but with the colors of PS5.
Yeah, and the Nike, if it's Air Force, instead of the Nike, let them sacrifice, put a PlayStation logo on it. The metal.
And also have the
little
like
key thing that's in your lace. Instead of an Air Force check, just put a PlayStation 5.
That would.
Are you kidding?
Nice. That would.
I'm gonna have to reach out to Nike or something.
Legit though.
I'm gonna have to put out Sony and Nike and then literally take this segment and push it out and be like, very welcome. And we will be the PR. We would discuss the new product, the PlayStation 5 shoe.
Like I said, I would buy that. I would wear that.
Yeah, because it's not gonna look ugly.
No.
It's gonna be like, oh, what kind of shoe is that? Oh, this is the PlayStation 5 Air Forces.
Exactly. You can
High tops, yeah, you can get it in low too.
Geekdom and still looking good too.
And still look good. White, all you gotta do is white and black. White and black, high and lows.
You don't have to make it go crazy. Just keep it simple like that.
Yep, white and black, highs and lows.
Yeah. I would wear the high ones. I like high tops myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, yeah, I would.
Simple. So yes, so we did that, and I think that is all.
Yeah.
There's not really much of breaking news right now.
But yeah, I think we did a pretty good episode.
Episode 13 is really it was really random. You would think it would be more E3 centric, but it was really random news that could shake up the gaming industry.
Well, the thing is, I figure we'll focus on E3 next week because remember, we're doing it literally the day before E3 ever happens.
So we gotta next week, June 11th, again, we're doing it on Fridays. So June 11th is our podcast, episode 14.
It was going to be the day before E3 happens, so we're going to have a lot of predictions.
And then Saturday, we unfortunately won't be going live, which will be the start of E3. So you'll see us active on Twitter.
Yeah.
Then you have, then on the 13th is where we're going to see all of us. We're gonna do the camera, just one camera. So you can push out all the updates you want on your on the Twitter on your phone. Because we're gonna use my phone.
Which I'll definitely.
And we're gonna go about doing that. I'm trying to bring up the website here. And then
I just want.
Then on so look, episode 14 on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Put it out. Show support.
It'll be whatever news that week plus a lot of predictions.
Yep.
Because we do a lot of predictions.
June 13th. Xbox and Bethesda and Square Enix.
Yep.
It's good because because we're Sony fanboys, but we don't know what Sony's doing. And if they were to do it, you can come through at 9. Come through, you know what I'm saying?
If they
do it at 9 o'clock, that'd be cool, but we don't know. The schedule for Sony, we don't know. It's up in the air. Xbox is from 1 p.m. Eastern, and then Square Enix, 3:15 p.m. Eastern. So we get those collect. So we're going to see that. And then do a lot of Twitter updates and likes. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fantastic. So it's going to be great. So hopefully we get a lot of random news that we can have a full episode 14 for you guys. So we don't want to shortcut episode 14 and then just fill it in
exactly
for Sunday. We're not going to do that. So it's going to be great. So next week, look forward to the E3 Live with Alangers and Killer Whisk. And then episode 14 on Fridays. From spring to summer will be Fridays, 7:30 p.m.
Yep.
B.o.P podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell. Yes, hit the bell. Do that again.
Hit the bell.
Do it again. One more time.
Hit the bell.
There you go. Hit the bell. There you go. So hit the bell, like, subscribe, comment, share on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, Twitter, everywhere in the podcast as well as audio. Make sure you check us out. Again, it is B.o.P podcast. Again, episode 14, Friday, live stream. E3 press conference, Xbox, Bethesda, and Square Enix Sunday starting at 1 p.m.